What's up, folks?
Dogs.
How you doing? Ready to play some D&D? Watch these ladies get into more trouble? Because it's so
We never
easy
get into
for
trouble.
them. So easy.
Not us.
Yeah, you,
No,
you,
never.
you, and you. Okay?
I don't think that's right. It can't be right.
This doesn't sound right to me.
Guilty,
I
guilty,
think you're
guilty,
talking about
guilty,
two
and
different
seriously
people.
guilty. Okay?
What?
What?
We won't
So
say which one is seriously
seriously
guilty. I just said so. Yeah.
Mhm. All of us.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, do not get Vix any ideas right now. Okay? Okay? She doesn't be throwing no damn coins. Okay?
Sometimes
Because that
words
coin's
hurt.
going to keep coming back to haunt her.
I'm gonna keep
Chucking
praying.
it in the ocean, baby.
It's going to start hitting her upside the head. Doink.
Yeah, Ren's gonna. Yes. Just gonna smack.
I'm
Stop it.
doing it.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks.
Right.
Oh, what's up, Eva? What's up, Duff? Good to see you. Hope things are treating you well, man. Hope you don't be such a stranger once you get your work stuff worked all out. Get back on the channel and come play some games with us. Good to see you. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, folks, here we are. Saturday night D&D with the hot toddies. These lovely ladies above me.
I'm not
Um,
that lovely.
Who you're all lovely. That's right. Hey,
Thank you.
if I don't say it right, Mama Prater gets upset, and she's not feeling well right now. So, okay?
Aw.
Shots kicking her ass.
Ooh.
She got the second one,
Yeah.
so she was doing good for the
That'll do
first
it.
couple hours, and then whoosh. So lots of pampering, which is bad because I'm not a pamperer. So but I try.
A for effort.
I get a bit of an effort.
Right.
So. All right, folks. So yes, we have Lori back with us. We're already got a full crew. Let's get our introductions out of the way. A quick recap, and let's figure out where the hell we're at. Isra, you're up first. Uh-oh, I don't hear her.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Unmute. Unmute.
She's
Not
pointing.
again.
No,
Not
we're good.
again.
There we go.
Oh,
We're
There
good.
she is.
That was a user error. Hi there, I'm Francis. I play Isra Gray. She is an ASMR paladin, and she is the mama bear of this group of hot toddies.
Wait, she's a...
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at Fort Worth Bell, or I sell I sell jewelry on Etsy under Southern Studio Home. That's it for me.
There you go, Jana.
Hello, I'm Em. I play Jana, the Indifferent Warlock. You can find me on twitch.tv/Square Malix. All of my other socials are on my About page. My dog is currently going berserk, so I might introduce myself and then go AFK while everybody else introduces themselves because I don't know what he's barking at. So Maverick also says hi, and that's it for
He
me.
dominates that household.
I'll be
So.
right back.
Maslani.
Hey, I'm Lori. I play Maslani, our rogue half elf. You can find me tattooing in beautiful downtown Golden, Colorado at Faith Tattoo. And you could find me on Instagram and Facebook, because I still do that, at Lori Pecchia or Lori.Pecchia, respectively, on those two medias. And that's it. That's what I do.
Vix.
Hey guys, I am Kirsten. I play the High Elf Tempest Cleric Vixera. I am an artist. You can find me on the internet. At Myriad_X is all of my social media handle. I am mostly on Twitter
TikTok too.
and TikTok.
The TikTok thing.
You
There you
can watch
go.
my animations on TikTok.
There you go. All right, and Rin.
Hi everybody, I'm Mandy. I'm also an artist on the internet. You can find me everywhere at the Mandy. You can just pop my name in Google and you will find me. It's very easy. I'm also playing Ren. She is the large human barbarian lady, and she talks like this, and she likes to kill stuff. And now she can breathe underwater, so that's cool.
Well, that comes in handy.
Apparently it
Right?
does, folks. Comes in handy. And I'm Duff563. If you don't know me, owner and operator and runner here, Praetor or Praetor's Rejects, and instigator of trouble. Or usually I'm the one that gets into trouble and people pick on me.
I was gonna say,
So-
I don't know if instigator is right, Duff.
I get in,
Yeah.
but yeah, I get picked on all the time, especially by a
You
couple
don't.
of these ladies.
No, you don't.
Okay,
Mm,
okay?
Don't be a
And a
baby.
few of you-
Never.
No, you're fine.
always.
I
We
can see
never
that.
do that.
I would definitely say you are the instigator.
Oh.
Definitely the instigator.
A couple of y'all are
Francis
too,
is being
especially
too
one
nice.
of the ladies here. She's a huge instigator. Okay, we won't say which one though, but she's always instigating. And posting some of the weirdest, most inappropriate pics in Discord all the time. Okay,
I think is that directed at me?
That's directed at you.
Oh no!
It's not me. As soon as he said that, I was like, oh, he's not talking about me.
yeah, we
this
know
time.
which one that was. Walk hop in there and go, oh my god, I don't need to see that. They're
I
having
just like the
fun.
memes.
That's why it's private. Those
The
rooms are
memes.
private, so
Yeah.
kids aren't allowed. Okay,
I'm just a little meme gremlin.
that's right.
You are a meme gremlin.
That's right. All righty, folks. So recap. Yeah. They fended off and vanquished the minions of Moby Dead, thinking that they had killed Moby Dead, but yes, consternation on her face. You can see it. She was so close to having her
This
killed,
close.
but
I was this
Moby
close.
Dead was a zombie whale, and Moby Dead didn't really die. Moby Dead lived dead
Moby
to fight another day.
Deaded.
Because the coin we could be is the key, and it keeps bringing Moby Dead back somehow,
Tossed
some
it,
way.
so he'll be back soon.
So that's right. So there you go. And then Moss, yeah, she went a little, skiing behind the boat, unknown to the gang. And once they finally killed off the rest of the undead minions, they found Moss, tied to a rope, basically, hooked to the back of the ship, pulled her up, depumped her out of her. And then they set on their way to find the entrance to where the Bullbeard's ship is at. And Dern gave him a map that kind of points him in the general direction. But unfortunately, he could not take the Dance Macabre any further into the cave structure. So they are on longboats and they begin to navigate the passageways, the rivers and streams, all the underground waterways of the Underdark. And they have fought off an aquatic troll. They bypassed with luck a raging waterfall that could have seriously done some damage, and then they met up and fought off some featherless flying chickens.
Featherless.
Okay, not hairless, but they're hairless too.
Also
but I
known
keep
as hairless chicken.
hairless chickens, but I've done that twice now. So yes, the lovely sturges. So the bane of all DMs, because you put so many damn of them on a map, and it's just so much fun trying to run them. So, and yeah, so they continue on. So, and for everybody, let me bring over the map here. And for Lori, there's no real map, so you're gonna open up the party sheet. Party sheet, the triple little figure upper right hand corner, the little
Yep.
three little men. You're going to open up that, and then you're going to click on the order tab.
got it.
Oh yeah.
All right. And that kind of shows you guys are in two boats. You're at the back with Isra and Jana, and then Ren and Vix are in the second longboat, and y'all are basically following the map that. Who's got the map? I forgot.
Either Izra or
Not it.
Ren, right?
I don't
I-
remember.
I think it's
I'm
either Izra or
proficient with
Ren.
maps and stuff, so
Alright.
I can have it.
I would
Yeah.
assume it's probably Izra because
That's what I think too.
she can see in the dark.
She-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. So there's a funny thing that totally forgot about. I have coded all of your items that you
I
were
see
supposed to
that.
have on you. Okay. We forgot that Moss has a special gem. Where'd it go?
I do.
Yeah, you got one of the things that you got was where the hell did I put the damn
Which way?
thing? I didn't
Not
actually.
seeing
No.
anything in my.
Oh, it's in your supplies. I need to actually make the gem. I didn't put a gem in your inventory, but she has a gem of brightness. And would you believe that she can? It has 50 charges. and she can use it in multiple ways. But so what we were doing, the group was doing, was throwing. What did we use? Some fishing tackle that Moss had, and you threw light on the bobber, and you threw the
Yeah.
bobber
Yeah.
way out in there, and that's when the
Mhm.
troll
That is
ate
totally one of my moves. Good
yeah.
job.
So the troll, well, the troll ate the bobber, found the bobber, and then it
Woo.
comes up out of the water, and so you were lucky, you got a good catch. It wasn't quite what you wanted though. It wasn't edible. It was going to eat you instead.
Wasn't edible.
I know.
So, but yes, Ma. So totally, you used your beans. So the beans were gone because those were
Beans are gone. Yeah.
The beans were explosive. I mean, it going in and going out. And so, but you do have your gem of brightness. So, and you have it is set up with 50 charges. And so you need to watch and kind of learn how to use those because you're going to check those off depending on which action you take because it has 3 different actions. But the rest of y'all should have most of all that. If there's an action with it or something to monitor, then I've got
If
it
I
in
have
supplies.
advantage on
Perfect.
investigation, where would that show up?
So did I program it in actions? So if I go down to your supplies, it's something that you could wear, put on, and all that. You got your eyes of minute scene. You've got your
Oh, I
effect
see
there.
my potion.
Should I just have that on me at all times? The effect?
I don't know. Your potion. Did I not do your potion? Potion of unavailability. Yeah, it's down in supplies.
No, I said I see my potion.
Oh, you see it. I'm sorry. I thought you heard say it. I don't see it. I thought I got them all. I just didn't give an
Okay.
actual gem to Moss to put in her inventory because
Well, so under supplies, it has item : gem of nothing.
brightness.
There's nothing written. So brightness.
No, it says gem of brightness under your.
Oh yeah, no. Now the whole thing is there, but it wasn't there. Okay, shut up, Lori. Computers, yay.
Lori and
Okay.
computers. Yes.
Do I have to
It's a good
fill in
time.
the little check marks for once I
when you
use that?
it? When you use
So
it.
I should fill in one check mark for.
No, you haven't used it
having
at all
used it.
yet. We didn't use it for last week. So 'cause
For the
I
bobber
for-
thing, no.
Yeah, no, that was
Okay.
Isra was using the light cantrip
The light, yeah.
and pop it
Got
on her. So which you can still do if you want because it doesn't really use a charge. But I'm just letting you know. We totally forgot about it once I went through and looked at actually the video and was able to recoup everything. Okay, but that being said, now it
Sorry,
looks
go
like
ahead.
Janet. It looks like you went ahead and grabbed the bag of holding. So we're going to
Yeah,
use
I
the.
did.
We're going to try to use this, see how this works, because any and all things that you want to put in the bag of holding, you just need to grab and drop on the inventory tab of that character sheet.
So let's see.
Because what that'll do is it'll also calculate the weight, and that bag can
Okay.
only hold up to 500 pounds. Okay.
Well,
I know
it's
that's
twice
a
as
lot.
what I can hold.
I know,
Can
but
it
that's the
hold
point. But
an actual living, breathing thing?
she can tell you it
Boom.
has a description.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until it passes out of air. So yeah, so the rest of y'all, if you're going to have her use stuff, then you can transfer it to. We'll go through that because a couple of y'all are getting close to your weight limits. Y'all are basically becoming boat anchors. So, and if I know that, you damn well know I'll test it in the waters.
Not
I'm-
But so
even
if
that
it's
nice
in
song.
her bag, then we have to ask her for her bag to get our stuff out.
Well,
Yup.
yeah, she
Pinch.
basically what she does is she
Yeah.
has to. What you do is she grabs it out of the bag and puts it in the
Oh, it
party
works.
sheet, and then you can grab it because to use it and all that. That's you're gonna have to
But
track
like, would
it.
that be?
I don't know the
that's
best.
Like an action, like
It
if
does
I'm like,
take an
oh,
action
I go
to do that. Yes, it
Jana,
does.
Get it
Unless
out,
you're
I
not
was
in
like, oh,
combat. Yeah, but if you're in combat,
Okay.
you've got issues to go through because it takes an action for her to do it.
Right.
So you got to think ahead on this. But the
Uh-huh.
question is, y'all are going to, we're going to start running into that. You're going to be. I'm not going to allow all this stuff to sit in the party sheet in the inventory. That y'all start getting things. So it's like I
Got it.
said.
Should it? Does it not automatically change my current weight when I move things to the bag of holding?
You move. It should. Let me see.
Oh,
If you,
let me try something else. Hold on, let me try. Let's see. I just don't think it did. So if I do move like, oh man, I don't know. Like if I move my, oh, maybe it is working.
Mhm,
I can't
it's-
tell. Okay. Silver. So if this, I do this. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay, it is working. I just can't
Yeah.
do math apparently. I was
Okay.
like,
It will. Yeah,
cool. No, yeah, it looks like it works well.
Says the engineer.
I know.
The engineer is very like I have mush brain today. I don't know how this session's gonna go. It's gonna be great. I should have spiked my teeth. Oh well.
It's gonna be awesome.
Excited.
Okay.
It's
Anyway,
gonna be
but
great.
I'm thinking that if y'all are going to take stuff out of your inventory to give to her to put, then I want you in the description, put it who it belongs
Oh.
to, like put in parentheses Ren or Vix,
Okay.
whatever, who owns it, and then y'all drag it to the character sheet, and
Just
party
you can
sheet.
do like
She grabs it and puts it in there. So
I'm just gonna put a J for Jana.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
can just do the first initials.
First
yeah,
initial's fine for
Yeah.
everybody then, because there's
'cause
only
we're all
one of each.
different.
So
Yeah.
once we
Yeah.
once we get to there, that'll be
Cool,
the
cool,
best
cool.
way to
Okay.
work it.
Gotcha. Cool.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so now, so let's pick up the
Got
action,
it.
folks, because we're
Okay.
ready. That's our housekeeping. Sorry, So I track weight now, and actually, y'all would have gone through a set of rations.
Yep.
So okay, so you're gonna need to start paying attention to those.
I've been doing okay with those, I think.
Okay, so we have done. We know that you have
This is
a
fun.
set of checks to go through, and so what does that mean? So you are navigating, and so far you've done an athletics because you rowed your boats away from the waterfalls.
Mhm.
What else was the second? What else have we done?
Wait, how'd you guys do that ration?
I think
It's under actions, down under your supplies at the very bottom.
so far an insight to didn't Moss just Isra, and she's doing Isra can do an insight check. Alrighty, to see, are you really reading the map right, or are you lost?
Well, I mean, can I use my
Insight.
not my cartographer's tools that I have proficiency in?
That's for making maps, but you need to know. But I'll give you advantage on that because you put that so nicely. See?
Thank you.
You really are the nicest.
Wait a second. Hold on. I'm sorry. So
There we go.
we're technically overground. We're not underground. Therefore, my wanderer feature
You're
would call into effect.
you're underground. You're in the
Ooh.
underdark.
I thought we were like in a
We're in a
cave.
cave.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, you're deep underground.
Yeah.
You're no different from
well,
when
I
you were
have
in the
memory
caves.
for maps and things. So if I
Oh.
got to see the map, then
That's
I
not
know
good.
what the geography is of this place.
The map
Good call.
is this is different for you. The underdark waterways, not ground. But-
I mean, it's not specific. It says terrain, settlements, and other features around you. It doesn't say it doesn't
Ooh.
apply to caves. It doesn't say it doesn't apply to the water.
I have
I have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and you can always recall the general layout.
if you knew this area.
Mm.
But
I don't
if you
know.
want to,
Doesn't
if you want to
say.
help her, you can, because she rolled poorly on her insight
Yeah,
check.
I'll help her. I'll assist.
Do you
Well,
Who do you-
she got an advantage.
wait.
You can give me an insight roll too. Basically, you're
Wait,
well,
you
but
want
you're in the other
Skittles?
boat.
Okay.
Hold
I was
on a
gonna say,
second.
why don't
Can
you
I-
just Skittles it?
I'm gonna Skittles you. Hold on. Gotta find frickin' where are you at?
You can't skittle
Red.
me. I'm not in the same boat.
No, she's
I
she
can
basically.
Skittles
No,
So
Yeah,
roll a
you're right.
d4.
She could toss
roll a
one
d4,
across.
Iser.
It's fine.
no, I have to touch her.
Yeah, it's a touch. Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
forgot.
Yeah, I'll take that off of me.
I
Take
took
it
it
off.
off.
Yeah, so
got you.
so y'all are in two different boats too. So that's also the issue here.
Is Ren rolling?
No, it's
Yeah.
just
It should
Okay.
be. I'm assisting Iser, so wouldn't she just get to roll again?
I already gave her advantage on it, but she's got give me give me the d4 roll, Iser.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's all. There you hey, okay.
Helps.
So,
Not
but
bad.
Ren, you can make, but you're on the other boat. So how so floating along? Give me a insight check straight up.
Can I move her?
Okay.
Well, she just
Oh!
went ahead. Whatever. See, this is what happens. See, I know when she pushes
This
it.
is
man,
and then
what
I just
happens
give-
when I follow the rules of the game and read my character sheet dubbed?
Mandy, roll
I
a d4
don't
just
agree.
in case. Mandy, roll
Okay,
a d4
fine.
just cause.
Oh, she okay.
'cause-
You booping her too?
Just
Uh,
21.
21. Blackjack.
Fine. You thought for a moment that you'd taken a wrong turn there, ended up going in the wrong direction, but no. See how that plays out later, folks. Okay.
Dear.
Yep.
It would have
Okay.
been even better if I had survival.
But that's Mandy, it's overground, not underground.
Doesn't say that. Doesn't
I-
say that in the description. I will fight this forever.
I will fight this forever. I'm
So,
obsessed.
Hey,
I was gonna say I
Mosey-
have survival too. That's a +4 instead of a +1.
yeah. So this
I don't know
is
what
different.
my
I'm
abilities
going
are.
by what I'm given. So, okay.
Yes, yeah.
So you're moving forward. What do we do? Well, we're just kind of, I figured I was going to give y'all some playtime here. It's not have to use the Fantasy Grounds chat to role play. This is, you're rolling
No.
along. Do. Are we singing songs? You
No.
playing patty cake?
Jenna,
I'm singing
you
a
know?
song
Jenna
that I
doesn't sing.
heard once.
No. Renan's just focusing.
Vola.
No.
Vola.
No, how dare you? No crossovers in this game, please.
We are crossing over. We've already crossed over many times.
No. We're not even on the same planet, stab.
We are from. I forgot.
You from? Yeah, could that be like a top hit?
We
Is
are
that a
from
top
the same
hit over
world,
in
guys.
Sword Coast? So
Yeah.
so
Seth in the chat.
Seth is now wearing his bourbon. Way to go, Seth.
Amazing.
So what are we doing in the boat? I mean, tell me how y'all passing time while you're rowing?
Ren is focusing solely on moving where we need to go as quickly and as efficiently as possible without delay.
I just want to point out that you guys can't see Jana right now. She's disappeared.
Oh,
She's not
yeah,
there.
It's dark.
You can't see her.
So-
You're not sure she's still sitting there. She is, but you can't see her.
Isra digs in her bag, pulls out one of the little pouches of candy that she still has, and just holds it out in front of her.
Candy.
So like Jana's gonna like quickly blink into existence and grab a piece and then eat it and then disappear back into the night again when she stops moving.
Mossy,
Yeah.
want
You
one?
guys know she's there now because you know this happens, but you can't see her and it's kind of strange. she's not
So
moving.
it's super dark, yes?
It is very dark
It's
in here.
dim light.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pitch. Is it pitch black? It's not dim light, right?
No,
It's
'cause
not
we
dim
have
light.
No,
spell
we've
stuff.
Yeah.
we've got the light cantrip on that bobber up ahead of us.
The bobber's floating
Lots-
up and
So
it
it's
does
dim
20 and
light.
20. And I'll tell you
Yeah.
that sometimes there's some of the caves and things you move through, there may be some phosphorid materials or things glowing
still
out and
dim,
about. So yeah, some
Lichen,
mushrooms,
yeah.
fungus, things like that. So it's not, but most of the time, yeah, it's pretty damn dark.
So
And
how wide is it? Like,
Oh, good
It's
question.
well, it changes. So we just got different,
okay.
that's with the map. Sometimes you're flowing in a nice stream that the boats basically have to get in line with each other. Other times you come into big waterways and rushing, rivers, and then, a couple of smaller lakes, and you just keep following the map farther away from where y'all came in.
so.
What kind of candy is this, Andrew?
This bag has like little hard candies and they're strawberry flavored.
Yeah,
Um,
Jana's like all about it.
Moss-
Toss
did
me
you want
over one
these?
of those.
Jana's gonna
Yeah,
take
hold-
another one. You're rowing.
I-
You're rowing. Keep rowing. Jana's gonna grab another one and toss it over to Vix.
I'm gonna try to catch it with my mouth.
Oh, I love that.
Can she
Sleight
roll
of
for
mouth
that?
check.
Oh, yeah, she's going to roll for it. Oh, yeah.
What do I gotta roll?
Do I need to
Sleight-
roll?
What is
Wait,
that,
should
her
I roll?
charisma?
Do I need to roll to see
I
if
want a
I
dex.
can I
So
roll to
f-
see how good my throw was?
So first is
To help her?
if you're throwing it over, first I need a dex throw from
Okay.
you, from Jana. You made a dex check. Straight up dex. Oh, look at them
Straight
booping
up
themselves
dex.
too.
Of course.
Like y'all are
Straight
gonna
up
boop
dex.
yourself to throw that over there. Okay, so
Oh,
you
okay.
There you go.
it's going directly
Hey.
for Vix right now. Okay.
Okay.
Now does
Vix
she
got to
catch
do
it?
her. She got to do her dex. Yeah.
Booping us.
Like
See if
this
it-
and that.
She catches it, or does it fall in the water? Oh.
It doesn't fall in the water. It clearly is going to hit her in the face because I rolled a 22. Did she just not catch it then?
Plunk.
No, it hits
It's
me in
got to
the
hit her in
eye.
the face.
Does it at least
Oh,
fall
it hits
in
you
the
in the
boat?
eye?
It hits me in the
Plunk.
eye. I'm like, that hurt. Oh.
Sorry.
Throw
Hey,
another
stop
one.
messing around. They're
A
rocking the
plunk.
boat.
Ren, do you
another one.
want one?
No, I
Ice Ray
don't
hears
want one. I don't
Ren.
like sweets.
She
No.
she
They're-
pauses her rowing, grabs one, and like tries to like sneakily like throw it at Ren.
Sneakily throw it at Ren.
Weekly throw.
Ren, they're not really that sweet. They're kind of sour.
Can I?
actually.
Does my danger sense activate so I can catch it?
Do you believe you would sense danger that a piece of candy's being thrown at you? Oh my
Listen, it's
lord.
an unexpected surprise thing. Danger sense.
Would you?
Oh
Come
my
on,
would you
lord.
I'm
able
aiming
to
for the
see the
side of her
candy?
head.
She could be diabetic, okay? It is dangerous.
But would Ren be able to see it?
Oh.
No. That's actually- I would-
I haven't. Hold on.
Oh wow,
I
she's gonna throw
have an
rules at me again.
uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger.
I would say this
okay,
is
so
danger.
hold on a second.
That
okay,
could
she
take an
was
eye
It's for
out.
our
That is
key purposes,
dangerous.
come
So
on.
she
It
can
already
make
did
me.
take an eye out.
Okay, who threw it?
Sorry.
Who threw it?
That was. Oh, eyes were through this one.
Izra, would you make me a
Shoot
dex?
your eye
Would you make me a
out.
dex check to see if you throw it well enough at Ren? Try to hit her upside the head.
Skill. No, dex check.
Yeah,
She's not dexterous.
that's the issue.
She's strong.
That's why I
She's
was
not
Oh,
gonna
there-
throw it.
okay.
Huh?
Now I need a perception check at disadvantage, Ren, because it's in the dark.
Oh, it's in the dark. He's
Yeah,
got
it's
a
on.
point.
But we
Hold
have
on.
light.
You'll get your dis. You
It's
just,
ahead of us though.
Yeah, it's dim light
This
here.
is-
If you can't see Jana, that means you
okay.
can't see.
So the
That's
danger.
tell.
So no. So she doesn't see it, but her sense is kicking in. So because she's like, something's coming at her.
So
and all
good.
that. Okay, and so I want a what would you do to if you
Danger
thought
sense
danger
gives
was
me advantage on dex.
then make me a dex make me the I'm gonna have you roll that even money because
Ooh.
you were low on your perception check, but the danger sense is kicking in, so they're gonna offset each other. Punk hits her upside the head and goes plunk into the water.
Ice was just rowing.
Ren
She's
says
rowing.
Ren
Can I-
just
can
says
I-
nothing. And
So
keeps
Ren,
Can I
you-
just
yeah,
tap
something
on
hit you upside the
Izra's
head.
shoulder? Can I just
Huh?
like
I feel
lean
like-
over, tap on Izra, and be like, "Can I have some candy?"
Wait, Moss.
This
I'm
is
like,
easy.
here's the thing. I feel like Moss, you can't see Jana. Are you gonna like hit her? Like, if you're trying to tap on Isa's shoulder, are you gonna be going through Jana here? I'm not gonna be very happy
I
about
was
that.
gonna lean to the left
lean-
a
you
little
know
and
she's
like
there.
tap her. Yeah, I know you're there.
Okay.
Wait, so
I mean,
so
I'm
is
gonna
it
guess
like,
we haven't showered for a minute, so we probably all know when we're there. Like
Jana never
how
showers.
gross. There you go.
We
So I
always- we
totally
always know
you're
where
there.
Jana is.
Jana's an urchin. She's got sticks in her hair. She doesn't even care.
Yeah, I
Oh,
could
who's
smell you're
rolling?
there,
I-
so I'll
who's
lean
rolling
around
things?
and
I,
get some candy.
I did brush out those sticks when we did hair on
True.
the ship.
That's true.
So right now you don't have sticks.
She's no sticks. Maybe a little salt water. Maybe Jana's hair is not in a braid. She took it out. It's all salt watered up and kind of curly, but it's still
Mermaid.
it's. Yeah, she's got some. Jana's got some because her hair goes all the way down to her like past her hips. She's got some mermaid waves going on, and she smells like salt water. That's right. So should Moss get some candy?
I mean, unless we have to roll to see if she can hand me a piece of
You
candy.
can hand her the candy, but
Yeah.
now,
There you go.
Candy.
Ren, another survival check.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I boop her?
Can I?
No, you don't know it's happening.
Dang.
That's all I need to know.
I'm gonna use my inspo for that.
Oh, come.
Nice.
Oh!
Get it, Mandy. Get it.
That's
Two
just not
20s.
right. Ren
Yeah.
is so Ren. You get your danger sense of the candy hitting you up. You said it set you off and all that, and you know what the hell was that? What was going on? And you turn around and
Just goes bloop.
you for a moment you thought you're just seeing a shadow, but then your 20 roll, this thing is coming up right behind
Coming right at me.
Oh, fuck.
Vix.
Oh,
God
come
dang
on.
it.
Shit.
Here, let me move this up.
What
Behind
is
you.
that thing?
Roll for initiative.
What the heck is that?
It's floating down out of the ceiling. You basically see it coming down. And
It's been a minute. Here we go.
I need to change my dice color. This
Yeah.
crap rolls.
it looks something like this. Now,
I'm
hold
working
it.
on
This is only Vix right now is the only one that sees this thing. As this thing's moving down, and these tentacles
Well,
are
Vix and
basically
I.
starting to look like they're getting ready to wrap around Vix.
I don't
Mm.
care for that shit
I
at
know
all.
what this is. I know what
Okay.
this is.
Moss gets what 200? What is the cheer bit? So hell,
Oh boy.
I forgot. What is
Uh-oh.
the?
What am I getting cheered?
You got cheered. It did.
Advantage?
Yay!
Yeah, it's advantage. Okay, you got advantage, or you can take disadvantage if you
Ooh.
want it. Just checking.
Why would I
Ah.
take
Who
disadvantage?
would do that?
I don't know. I'm just you never know. So
How about we
Can
give
she give it
disadvantage
to
to
you?
Dom?
Thank you.
Disadvantage stuff. Great find.
Antiquitous, yeah, Antiquitous gave it to advantage to
Thank you, Antiquitous.
Moss to use. Okay, everybody roll. Oh wow, look at those rolls, Jana. So
Hi.
I you
Yes?
can make me a perception check at disadvantage.
Let me turn off my Skittles.
We're trying
I
to use
also-
surprise the way it's supposed to be used, and I don't
Wait,
like
wait,
the way
but
they do
I-
surprise in the book.
Perception at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Yeah. Because you're up of Ren. That's good enough. It's good enough. You basically see Ren, her eyes, you can see across there. She's seeing, and she's, the look, well, I don't know what her look would be, but she's staring something that ain't at Vix. And yeah. And
Okay.
you feel, and as you're doing that,
Well, I
you
did
feel
shout out.
on your turn.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're in
Before
combat
we
now.
rolled
Surprise
initiative, I
round.
did.
So there's surprise.
I still,
So-
yeah.
But you also feel the rush of wind behind you, and you turn
Okay.
to look, and
Oh,
there's
crap.
one
Wait,
coming.
but wait. Okay, question though. They can't see me. They can't come at me right now. They don't
Well, it's
know I'm
just
there.
there.
Come at the other two people.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but I'm just saying it's
I
there.
mean, yeah. I was just asking.
Could be
right?
trying to
Like,
land
they
it. Maybe it
can't
wants to sit in the
see me.
boat.
Well, get off me.
Hey,
I spit
Hey,
on you.
Duff, for
Okay.
reference, what kind of damage would a shovel do?
It's,
Would that just do,
like
like,
unarmed.
unarmed?
It's unarmed damage.
just
Yeah, it's
alright.
basically blunt damage.
Okay.
Yeah, like a
Okay.
club.
Just wondering.
I think it's a
Bludgeoning
D4.
damage.
Yeah,
it
it's
almost made
D4
teeth come out my
bludgeoning.
nose.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how that disadvantage roll for perception dropped a nat 20 and I'm slightly salty about it? Got a bunch of nat 20s tonight. Okay,
I got a bunch of 20s yesterday in my game.
nice.
It was crazy.
Okay,
you're
so
DMing
does
though.
this
Nice for us.
mean
Not
I need
then?
it for me. I need
Yeah.
it.
No.
Does this mean then that I get to like go? Because
You are top, right? Yeah, you're basically top. Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful. I would like to cast Summon Undead. It's a great spell. And I would like to bring Jack back, my ghost friend.
Okay.
Don't laugh at me. Let's bring Jackie back. Bring her back. to
Janet
me.
gets inspiration.
Thank you, chat.
Janet gets a point of inspiration. Okay, so
That's
well, okay, so actually Jack's
does.
the you. Your undead spirit.
Where's she at? Does she just appear next to me? I forget already.
Yeah, she actually
Oh,
acts
I get
right.
to pick. I get to pick. No, I think I get to say where she's at.
I could look at, but I think it acts right. I think it acts on the same initiative order you do, if I remember correctly. Or it
Right. It's
actu-
so call forth an undead spirit, manifest an unoccupied space that you can see within range. So I think I get to put it somewhere.
It's fine. Yeah.
This corporal spirit creature. Yeah. So it goes after me. So you got it in the right spot. Okay. So let's put Jackie, my little ghost friend,
I'll
right.
create a new template. NPC Jack.
that's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna put her. Can I have her
what's
floating
right?
above me? Like, cause she can float 40 feet.
Yeah,
She
that's
hovers
fine.
40 feet in the air. So can I have her like
she's above you.
on? Can I have her on
Well,
top, like
I wouldn't
above
put it
me?
on. I just would. We're just gonna no
Okay,
because the way
that's
the
fine.
tokens
Oh,
act
God.
and all that.
Yeah,
but
yeah. You should probably lock.
But
tokens
Jack
around
is
to keep
above
it
you.
around.
That's
Okay,
fine.
perfect. So we'll put her there. They can't see me. They can see her. So maybe they'll
This
hit
thing,
her
Jack is
instead.
right eye level with this creature.
Yeah,
Vix got
perfect.
400 cheers. What is that for?
I don't know. if
Why
400
does
is-
Vix need
Thank you.
400? A critical hit? Oh, come on.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go chat.
Perfect. So let's
Okay,
do this, and
Okay.
then I will use. I'm gonna hit. Let's see if this works. Can I not target?
Not on the. You can't target the
Oh,
tokens
I
on the
see, that's
map.
right,
You
I
actually have to do
remember
it on
that.
the combat tracker. Remember?
So let's use incorporeal. No, I'm sorry. Let's use deathly touch, and I can't actually. So I'll just have to roll 1d8.
You basically,
It doesn't-
you roll me a d8 plus your spell attack
D8.
modifier to hit. So I need a
We did this
you-
last time, and
you roll
I
me a
forgot
d20.
already.
Roll me a d20
Yep, that's right.
and add your. Oh, that's gonna
Okay.
hit. That's already gonna hit.
Right.
So
And I add my yep,
I
and then
need
it's
a d8.
Is that this one? How do I not know this? Oh God, I dropped it. Hold on. Ka-chow.
Okay, no, that's
Damn.
a d10. D8's the triangle
I'm
looking one.
sorry. Told you I had mush brain today, guys.
There you go.
Believe it.
Okay,
There's
it's a better
5.
roll.
Plus
So that's
3.
8 plus what level are you casting at third now?
Third, yeah.
And so that's 11 points of necrotic damage. All right.
And the creature,
That's
the creature
9.
must succeed on on a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened of Jack until the end of its next turn.
That's right. And so I need to make a wisdom save. Okay. So the creature now so they're on the same so like I said, they're on the same level looking at each other, and it's frightened now of Jack.
Right. Yes, correct.
Okay.
What does
That's
this
fine.
do? Can I put? Oh, that does work how I thought it was going to work. So I have the effect frightened on the creature.
That's right. Mhm.
Beautiful. And then I pass. Oh, I can't pass Jack's turn.
You
have
don't
to
pass
do
the
that.
turn, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. So tentacles. Oh.
Who are you? What were you hitting?
Excuse me?
I hit Vix.
Wait. Okay. I'd like to use an inspiration card. If you're gonna hit Vix with that, you're gonna not. Hold on, I gotta find it. 1 second.
You're gonna
1
die.
second.
Oh my
I
lord.
would like to use my inspiration card of. I have to find it. I forget what it's called. Dodge. I'd like to use the card. Yes, you didn't. Use this card when an enemy rolls a nat 20, and the roll then becomes a nat 1.
Oh.
Yes.
Ha ha! Duff is so salty right now.
I'm unmuting just so I
Man.
can.
Hold on.
Very nice.
Unmute. All right. So
This is really good tea today.
it's great tea. You know what? Mm-hmm.
Sis tea.
It's your
All
wife's
right.
tea.
Well, the tentacles whiff. So this thing is now going to try to give Vix a kiss,
Oh,
No.
well, it was a 1.
I mean,
Consent is
sorry.
very important.
and it missed
Yeah.
that too. Awesome. Okay.
I said no. He
All
listened.
right. Well, so
I feel
this
like
creature.
Jana said something and it got distracted. How did that?
So
Yeah.
this creature's frightened. So what it cannot do is move toward Jack. It has no intention of moving toward Jack. So it drops down. Oh, next to I
Oh,
see
great.
something just got played, and
Retro.
yeah, and a card, and that was critical hit to the Duff. See, that's how it is,
No.
folks. So you know,
What?
So this-
No.
this creature.
I mean, it's fair. We've gotten lots of things.
That's right, but I have to live up what I was getting ready to do. It was going to hit, so basically drops away from Jack toward Moss. this is the crit hit, but the first one was going to be the beak attack this time. So I'll live up on that because I was going to do it backwards, not the tentacles. So actually, it's a crit. It's an automatic hit, so that's right. So I don't have to roll that. It's
Well,
just crit damage. I rolled completely the wrong one here. Okay, so this beak basically just pokes you,
Pecks at me.
pecks at you, yes. And then you see as it revs up and these tentacles all, reach up and come up at you. That's a hit. Oh, it's because Frighten's on them. Oh, I'm rolling even money. So Frighten doesn't work.
Oh.
I need to turn that off for a second because it's Frighten against Jack, but not against Moss. Still hit.
Yeah.
These tentacles pierce into your body, and that is a failure on your Constitution saving throw there, Moss. Do you want to use inspiration to re-roll that?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Yep.
You may. That's a success. So with the success, I
Yay!
believe you are not, yes, you basically felt ichor trying to seep into your
So they just like
wear a
stick into you and you could
protection
yank them out type of thing?
he popped,
Like-
yeah, basically he pops into you trying to wrap around you, but you're fine. Now the
Just a little
poison
damage.
is parallel. Complete the save if it's not okay. However, the tentacles basically have barbs and they've wrapped into you. It's basically it's got grappled you, basically trying to
Gotcha.
wrap around you. You feel like somebody looks like it's trying to figure out a way to lift
Give me a
Moss
hug.
off
Oh.
out of the boat. No,
I make myself
Um,
feel heavy. Is that
No.
a thing?
Vix.
Point of order: anyone within 10 feet of me should have an extra +4 to any saving throw.
So so you're doing your aura of protection. So you need to drop that on them in the combat tracker.
Okay.
Whoever they
Ooh,
are.
I got way. Whoa,
and
look
then
at that.
make
Is everybody?
yeah, it can be
Yeah.
because y'all are the boats. That's fine. Yep. So
Yeah.
you would drop it on them. There's an effect, and when they, when you're in other combats, you need to make sure and monitor who's within feet of you and all that, having that aura protection. That is true that you do have that. Makes sense what I said.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the effect though.
So
I
it's
see it under my
the magnifying
abilities.
glass. You got to do the magnifying glass. It's next to it, and then you'll see the aura. You grab that and drag and drop that on each one of them in the combat tracker.
I see it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Vix, what are we doing
They were.
while she's doing that?
I'm doing inflict wounds, and it's a crit. So
Okay, so what the hell's that gonna do then? Holy moly! Crit wounds, inflict wounds. I mean,
inflict wounds.
so automatic hit. Holy crap! Well, so grab it. You're gonna grab the damage die, and you well first turn the effect on. So go to the plus minuses modifiers.
Yeah,
up
I
right,
have it on already.
and then drag and drop it on the creature. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa,
Hey,
that was a
Only
lot of dice.
wounded?
only wounded.
That's bad news bears, guys. Can't do anything else, I don't think. Yeah, that's my turn.
Ren.
Okay.
Okay, it's my turn now.
Actually, can I do something?
Yeah.
Can I switch places with Ren?
It
like on
has
her
a
turn?
10-foot reach on you, so it can pop you if you move.
That's fine. I would prefer. I'm assuming Ren wants to get up with it.
It's up to y'all.
Get up close and
Basically, if she's
personal.
moving and she's moving, because y'all are next to each other in the turn order, that's fine. I'll allow that. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
like to just switch spots with Ren.
Okay. So the lovely creature, yeah, has to
Go ahead.
swipe at you again.
My
Yeah.
reaction for Sentinel doesn't apply to opportunity attacks, correct?
Yeah. I don't
Okay, I didn't think so.
think so.
That's fine. It's gonna take.
Duff,
I
how
was just
big is this
checking 'cause
guy?
Haven't
Hey,
talked
hold
about
on one
before.
second. Vix,
Sorry.
that was a fail on your con save.
I'll use my inspo.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it took, I used my reaction for Destructive Wrath, so it took damage.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Now,
nice,
Ren,
nice.
you're saying you're asking about Sentinel, right?
Yeah, it just says makes an attack against a target. Oh no, because nope, that doesn't count. I have inspo, thank you. Thank you, chat.
Okay. You're up next. Good.
Sorry, the sentinel thing doesn't apply because I'm not raging.
Oh.
Okay. So this thing it's floating. It's not in the water. It's
Definitely it's
flying.
floating. Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's creepy. First of
Yeah.
all.
So it looks like a big old
secondly-
brain just floating in the water.
With a beak, yeah, and tentacles.
It's up-
How big are they, Duff?
These guys are. It's a good question. I will tell you that they are
They're
medium.
like roughly human size
Like-
Yeah.
from head
Like
to
a-
tentacle, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. They're medium size.
And
So,
you
like,
said they're
Human head and the rest is tentacle,
brain.
basically.
No,
Yeah,
it's like
tentacle and
it's
beak.
like a brain with a beak and tentacles.
Well, no. I'm saying like size-wise. How big is that brain with the
Oh,
beak part? Like bowling ball?
yeah, probably
Like
a little
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah,
than
it's
a
human
head.
size. Yeah, human size.
okay.
you said it's
Gotcha.
floating up eye level with Jack still. So that's
No,
about 40
it moved
Oh,
away.
it
That
dove
one
down,
moved
that's
away.
right.
Is now
That's
down
right.
in front of. That's got a hold of moss. It's wrapped around moss right now.
That's right. Sorry. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, Ren.
Go ahead, Ren.
Right.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'm not going to rage yet. I am going to. Actually, hold on.
Gary, shush. No side seat driving. Don't tell them what it is.
Yeah,
They
Gary,
pay
stop
attention
it.
to chat.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
going
Gary.
to whack this thing with my battle axe. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to use my inspiration because that's some bullshit.
That change your dice color.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we should all do that at this point.
I'm good over
Well,
here. We're okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's try again. All right, that's my turn. Oh wait, no, I get another attack. Boop.
Oh my god.
Okay, that can't be right. I'm gonna get out of
Wow.
Fantasy Grounds and come back in because there's no way that that is correct.
Yeah,
It
that's
could
crazy.
happen.
There is absolutely no
Duff's
way.
just
The probability
chuckling.
of that is astronomical.
And it
That's
happened.
some bullshit.
Oh. You were rolling 20s earlier. Now you're not.
I rolled a 20.
Anything else or pass your turn?
You can pass my turn.
Moss,
So
you are grappled.
Rounds.
So you must.
How
you're-
grappled am I? Can I move my arms around or no?
You can. So you have access to your dagger, but you may. That's the
Okay.
only attack you can make.
Really? I can't use anything fun. Darn it.
No, Lori. You have to play with inside the rule
Plan,
sets now.
sir.
Okay, you are grappled, and my grapple rules mean either dagger attacks
could
or
only
you have to
grab-
break the grapple to try to. But that is your action.
Yeah.
So
Well, I guess I dagger attack it then. In that
you
case,
can try to slice at it. Yeah.
and that would not get a sneak since it's obviously looking right at me. I would assume no sneak attack bonusiness on that.
Actually, because not because of you. It's because well, you don't know Jan is there, but Jan is next to you. Well, actually,
know
that's
here.
true because she don't know Jan is there. So would you actually get sneak? Would you get the sneak attack because you have a comrade next to you? No,
I
you would
think
not because Jan
I
is
would
invisible.
absolutely
See me.
get sneak attack.
They she can't
No.
see me.
She can't see you, so
Okay,
you have
fine.
no idea, and neither does the creature know they're being distracted. So
No.
I am going to. You can just
They know.
regular
Okay,
attack
that's
this
fine.
creature.
All right.
Sorry.
So it's been a minute. Oh, that's okay. So I just control click. Yes. Did I do that right?
No, you can't do it. So on the party sheet,
No.
you have to control click
Oh,
the
yeah.
creature on the combat tracker, not the map. The tokens don't
Oh,
work on
okay.
the party sheet.
What is that? Creature
No.
8? That is creature 9.
That's creature 8. Yeah. The one in front of
No,
you is creature
9 is
9. Yeah. Yeah.
9.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Now
Okay.
you may swing your dagger.
I will stick my dagger in its face. Actually, I'm going to aim for its little nose holes because that would really
Yeah.
hurt.
You just attack. There's called shots in
Just I
D&D.
like to
Don't
stay where I'm
do
aiming.
don't
Yeah,
mean
that's
do
not
do.
really
called
great.
shots.
Yeah, there's no really called
No.
shots in D&D. So
Okay.
unless you do the
Just
final
for
blow,
flavor.
then I allow you
Just
to.
for flavor.
Just for flavor,
I
Duff.
know.
Yeah.
It's once you get close to killing it, then you can call it.
Okay.
You got to hit, so
I
give some
stab
damage.
at it. Stabby, stabby.
Yeah, you're basically in this point just attack.
Pew 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 pew
Okay.
pew pew. 6 points.
Yeah, you give it some damage
That's
as this thing's trying to pull you off the boat. That's all you can do.
That's all I could do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Poops.
fortunately.
That was a
Izra,
boring attack.
I can't
not
reach
all
these
attacks are
guys.
epic, Laura.
Yes, they are.
Izra just got another inspiration. My boy. Okay.
Yay.
What are you gonna do, Eyes?
I don't know. I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Good call.
Because I
At
can't melee.
so okay. So that is grappled around Moss.
No, I'm gonna throw the one that's got the red dot. The other one.
Okay, the one that's on
Number 9,
that's on
8.
Ren. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Izra.
Oh, I got multiple. I got
I'm just
300
messing
points.
with you.
Wait, okay, do I have 2 more inspo now?
300
It's
was
murder.
actually a
I got 300.
inspira-
What?
Actually, it's an
I got
inspiration
100
card. Who?
and 200.
Nice.
Okay, hold on one second. Yeah, you got the 200. So that's advantage and inspiration. So
Okay.
I
Nice
got
damage.
300. Is that a
you got
inspiration?
300. Yeah, that would have been. It's actually you can inspiration card, or you can break it out because y'all are full. Unless you want to hold on to the cards after the end of the show, or advantage and inspiration, you can break it out too.
Damn,
Yeah.
Izra.
Well, she just
Okay.
harpooned
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
one of
Good
them.
job.
She-
Get
Must.
Nice.
I'm coming.
dunked.
But yeah.
I get it. It's okay.
Because
You trip
practically
over-
speaking,
You trip over
it's
Jana
better
and
to get
fall in
rid
the
of
water.
one.
What? You're not tripping over. They know I'm here.
How?
Does she
You said
use
you're
her
invisible.
javelin though?
I am
I
invisible.
did use javelin.
She used a javelin,
Yeah.
threw it across the
but
water.
I mean, but you
Yeah.
lose
Okay.
it then, right? Because you
It's-
tossed it, or do they
it's-
float?
I
And she can
do.
yank it out.
That's
it's
this
gone.
creature plunked into the water.
Aw,
No,
bummer.
I'm gonna have to pick up some more javelins from somebody.
Anything else, Izra?
No.
Jana, what are you
Alright.
doing?
So, if I were to use, and this is more just like for my future reference, if I were to use a cantrip that is not like if it's a save cantrip and I just have to see the enemy, will I stay invisible because I don't technically have to move?
As long as
How
the
would you like that to
cantrip,
work?
which can't, as long as the cantrip
no,
doesn't
this is more just-
require.
I just for future reference, kind of. If there's like, so I have like, well, Toll the Dead, one creature you can see within range. I think that's the only one that would really, because I think that's my only save cantrip. But I just didn't know how that would work if it's not an actual like ranged or melee attack. If I don't move, do I stay invisible for my turn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Uh-huh. Yeah, as long as you don't have
Cool.
something moving, it's just like
Cool.
it's basically just like invisibility. As long as you
Okay.
don't, yeah. So
I was just curious. I mean, it's not what I'm going to do this round, but that's just good to know. Because I'm going to spit on him. Yeah, I'm going to just spit on him. So let's do. Oh, this one's a save. Well, this is a save, but this is a. I have to actually move for this one. So this is. I will blink back into existence for a hot moment to spit on this thing. And how does that? Oh wait, and then do
okay,
I-
hold on. Okay, M,
Yeah,
you're reading
chat
it. You're
there.
reading it wrong. So I want you
Yeah.
to look at one with the shadows because I was like that. What you're making sense. You basically use an action, you become invisible. Basically
Oh,
move. Okay,
yeah.
but if you move, take an action or reaction,
Take-
you pop back in. So you're
Okay,
taking an
that's
action,
fine.
which is
Yeah.
casting. Okay,
Perfect.
So yeah.
All right, not a problem. That's yeah. I don't actually have that pulled up. So
Mhm.
all right, perfect. So that's fine. So we're blinking back into existence to
Yeah, pop.
spit on him.
Yeah, there you go.
Do I drag this 14 onto him in the combat tracker then?
Exactly. That you give him the
Okay.
save. That's
For
correct.
sure.
He fails. So
Beautiful.
You give him the
then we
damage.
do the damage. And then we
Boom.
do the same for that.
you didn't. So hold on, grab. Okay, there goes it. I thought it
Yeah,
didn't apply.
yeah.
It took a second. It's flagging. Okay.
Yeah, it was
So,
thinking. And
poison
then I
spit.
will spit on
Spit.
him. And then I shall
Speed on you.
pass my turn. And then Jack, the beautiful Jackie, my ghost friend here, is going to hit him again. So we already established. So I'm gonna do Deathly Touch again. That hits.
I would
Jack
say
gets
so.
inspiration. Okay.
That's
Good to know.
amazing.
Good to know.
Good to know. Thank you.
Okay.
She will take her inspiration.
All right. So
and then
basically,
roll
give me a
my
D8.
D8.
Yep.
Not throw a D.
That's
Beautiful.
oh, that's nice.
Plus-
That's actually 14 points of
Woo.
damage right there.
right.
Do that.
Plus,
yeah, that's
well, that plus it should be
8 plus 6. So
Where's the 6 from?
the 3 plus your spell level. So it's
Oh.
8 plus 6. So
Yeah, that's
14 points of damage.
And then
that
plus, yep.
there you go.
And I don't know if I should drag that.
I did it. I took care of it.
You got it?
I did it
Okay.
for you. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then the beautiful Jack.
He has
is
to actually go
going
over there.
to-
So he has to move next to it.
Yeah, I was
Basically,
gonna say.
still
I think
frightened
that's
of Jack. Yeah, but
right.
yeah.
And then I think. Let me just make sure there's no other thing. Adjustments needed for this template. Okay, and that is Jack's turn. You can pass it.
Mm-hmm. So this creature is wrapped around.
Me.
Yeah. It's trying to lift. I'm
Oh,
trying to
God.
lift you up off the boat.
I'm quite encumbered, so like you got to add 160 pounds to whatever he's lifting. I'm just saying.
So I can
Just saying.
lift up to. Well, that's a good question. What can this thing lift? I actually done that before. So
I've got 163 pounds plus my weight. So can this guy lift like 300 pounds?
Yeah.
Just saying. If you're gonna take stuff away and call us encumbered, I'm using that weight to make myself.
that's
harder to pick
perfectly
up.
legit. No, that's fine. It's so make
Yeah,
me
literally, I have
um,
302 pounds once you factor in everything I'm
you're
carrying.
yeah. So I
amazing.
forgot
So,
what's the weight is modifier strength modifier times something. I forgot what it is. But
yeah.
it's not gonna. It doesn't have enough. Does not have enough
Strength
pull.
modifier times 10.
yes.
Oh,
Times what,
Yeah, that's it.
The
Mandy?
modifier or the strength score?
Strength score. Sorry, times what?
10.
I think it's
Times
10.
15. Strength score
Oh, is
Ooh.
it 15?
is. So hold on a
I
second.
thought it
I'm,
was
I'm
10.
calculating that because I can't remember. Uh-oh.
Well,
It
that
tries to
makes-
pull Moss off the boat and stops. You see it basically, Moss, her feet come off the boat for a second and then slam back down as this thing.
Take
So
that.
it didn't. Yeah, so it didn't, but it slams a beak into you because it's pissed and hits you
Ow.
some more
Poop.
damage because it can't do anything with the tentacles. The tentacles are wrapped around you. So,
Right.
Sure.
Vix.
Mm. Oh God. Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's my turn already. Okay.
Yeah, Vix did something and it
Uh,
failed. I think.
Do I see? I see that
Sacred
this thing
Flames.
is
Sorry,
wrapped
I was
around
muted.
Maslani.
That's right. Yes, you saw it try to pick her up off the boat too.
You probably heard it,
So
too.
the head of it is significantly higher than the head of Maslani, correct?
It's just
Yeah,
I
it's
could say
probably
maybe
ahead.
it's like right above her, or it's. I mean, the whole beast is around her. What are you trying to do? If you're trying to,
Can I pull a javelin?
if you pull a javelin, but if you roll a 1, you hit Moss.
Okay.
Ren just got another inspiration point.
Hey,
Thank you, chat.
Thank
There you go.
Chat is
so there
just
you go.
chat is just
Yeah,
Right?
trying to do some,
Yes,
trying
yes.
to do some damage here. No, that's a hit.
Thank you.
That's all you gotta do.
Thank you for not rolling a 1. I appreciate that.
Okay.
And I have another attack. Can I
Yeah,
throw another
Yes,
javelin?
yes, you may. Yep. As long as you start with the range, you can continue with the ranged. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, come
Oh.
on.
I love to
Good
see
job.
it. Love to see it.
Restarting Fantasy Grounds was the right move.
Apparently.
Boom, shakalaka, baby.
All
I
right.
feel much better about that.
However, yeah, so
Did it
The-
splatter all over me though?
yeah, you basically got
I don't
goo
mind
all over
rolling
you.
shitty as long as I don't roll
but
shitty 4 times in a row. You know
You
what I'm
fall
saying?
in the
Yeah,
boat.
I feel
with
that.
it. So those javelins don't go into the water because you're in the boat
Woo!
Oh,
and you kill it. See?
sweet.
See?
Nice.
See?
Ta-da!
I'm not so
Alrighty.
mean after all.
I'm not so mean after all.
Thank you, Duff.
No, you're fine.
I say to the
Bust your
sky.
balls.
Thank you. Ren looks
Okay.
at Moss and says, "Now that I've saved your life, can I have my javelins back, please?" And I hold my hand out.
I was like, unstick them and hand them to her. Like, there you
Thanks,
go.
Alright.
appreciate it.
So we've
Hey,
made
Ren, how about those javelins I
Yeah.
used to save your life? Can you hand those back?
You want one?
Ooh, she needs
Oh.
one.
You want the
Yeah.
javelin?
I do need
have
one.
plenty.
She does
Yes,
need
please.
one.
All right, I'll toss her one.
Just hand them across
Actually,
the boat.
no, it's long enough. It's long enough that I can
You can
just
just hand
to
it.
you.
Yes, you can just hand
Yeah.
it to her.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
long
Unless you
enough
wanna
that
throw
I can
the
just hand
twice-
you one.
Austin pointed it at her.
No.
Oh.
No, you
No.
would throw it like you throw a bow staff, which is to the side, but no, she'll just hand it. She'll hand Iser one. There, I have one.
Thank you, Ren.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, so we've done an athletics check, we've done an investigation, we've done an insight. Vix,
What
You're
did
feeling-
I do?
Mark in
you're
my
you're
inventory.
you're feeling very religious right now,
Uh-oh.
and the needing to
It's not Jack's
Pray-
fault, I promise.
pray to the sea gods to help you in the all that's
Tough
going
copper.
on. Want a religion check from you. You're
I
praying.
boot myself.
Yeah, you.
I
yourself,
booped
yes.
myself.
Gary Con,
Hey!
what's up, guy? Gary Con Gaxmore. Hello, Gaxy.
Raiders.
Hello, Raiders. Hello,
Hey,
Luke
hey.
and friends. Mr. Jason Charles Miller, I believe. Who else was playing over there? Hey, y'all had a crew tonight. Mr. Walters was over there. Just lots and lots and lots. Welcome to the Rejects. We're in the middle of a little bit of combat here. They just finished up fighting some grells.
Is that
And
what they're
Vix, there you go. Vix,
That's
there
what
you
they're called.
nicely done. You prayed to the sea gods to, you were feeling very very
Throw another copper coin in.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
did you really throw another
Yeah,
did you
I'm
really throw another
kidding.
copper
Did you
coin
really
in the
throw
water?
another copper?
I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
She litters. She throws copper coins
Maybe
in the
the
water.
ocean's mad and you should throw it like a
Ren-
silver or a gold or a platinum.
Yeah,
Maybe it would
we
be
need
so
to
mad at
make
us
the
if
ocean
you like
You
underpaid
make
it.
one
Did you
mistake
throw-
and suddenly
did
it
you seriously
follows
throw
you.
another coin?
I
Did
said
you
I'm
throw another
kidding.
coin in the water just now?
I said I was kidding.
Okay, I couldn't hear it over all the uproar.
Uh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we have another moving along. So now we've done religion, insight, survival. We have one last check here. And that
Mhm.
survival.
Wait, what have we rolled already?
So what you roll, yeah. So basically, I'm just giving y'all some skill challenges, and as y'all are rowing along in the boat, like we've talked about, y'all are rowing the boats through the Underdark, and you're navigating the map in the waterways, together. You've had some creatures that have kind of come out of nowhere and attacked you a few spots, and you're basically, trying to make your way through, the area, passageways, the waterways to where the map is taking you. The map is showing you the direction. Like I said, it doesn't, it's like I said, it's just like Captain Sparrow's compass. It's just kind of leading you the direction, but you're making sure that it's leading you properly. It's like Google Maps. Sometimes it's wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And it may take you the wrong direction. So,
Mm.
We
but
haven't
so
had
far
any-
you have rolled it out, and Vic's last roll was praying to the sea gods, just basically the gods, to basically help what the hell's going on here. So my last
Am I
check,
praying to my God? Because I don't know if that
you can pray to you want. It was just a religion check for praying, but they use the sea gods for help. But you've got a survival that, y'all are rationing your foods properly. This is spent, you're taking a couple of days. At least 2 to 3 days that y'all have been floating. Actually, I'll give you a long rest after this. We'll have
Wait.
that. So,
Oh yeah.
that's been given. So we have a survival
Oh,
check.
wait.
Whoever wants to make that hasn't made a roll yet.
Geisra. Yeah.
Vivica, that's right. So
Survive. Yeah, not me.
thanks, Eric. Welcome to the Rejects, folks. We stream here
Good roll.
6 nights a week, maybe
Nice.
7. Nicely done. What'd you
Well,
get?
that's a
Oh
good
yeah,
one,
okay,
yeah.
whatever. That's y'all's.
Woo-hoo.
Okay.
Got 2 survival experts in the party here.
Yeah, you do.
Mhm.
All righty, and you make your way, and as going through some of the extra rapids and all that, you can tell that you've been in a smaller portion of the massive underwater system that filters the Underdark, and you've been going through some underground caverns and some tunnels, canals, things like that. But then, as y'all are moving into the third day, coming out through one of the passageways, the boats come out into a huge area of water underground. I mean, basically a sea would be no doubt of open. It's basically the largest body of water you've seen underground ever. And yes, the map begins to point you farther off into the middle of the complex. And it's
Okay.
not for long that you begin to see a ship in the water. Fairly good
What's
size.
the lighting situation like here?
Yeah.
There's your bobber.
Did
Unless
second
you're gonna pull it
question?
up.
Did you just drop our characters into the movie Goonies? That's what it feels
That's
like.
very.
I mean, it's
fucking
not a
valid.
complaint either. Not a complaint. Very
Yeah.
excited. Okay, so we still just have dim light, though, is what you're saying?
Dim
even
light.
when we're in
Yeah.
this open.
Very
Okay,
little.
totally
Where
fine.
y'all are at
Okay.
now, it's almost dark because y'all are
Okay.
in a huge body of water and the cavern sides are long gone. Okay.
Okay.
So
But we-
there's no phosphorescent, mushrooms growing anywhere. So
But there is a ship, you said?
y'all begin to see an outline. Those who have dark vision, you can see, that there's something big. And then you might see there might actually be some light, some dim light every now and then on it.
Okay, I'm gonna douse the light from the bobber. Because I don't want us to be seen.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to be seen.
Good for you.
And
Good for you, Jana.
why is my map black? What is going on?
Jana's just doing some witchy stuff over here, some warlock stuff over here. That's why your map's black.
That's right. Battle map. Really, Fantasy Grounds is going. Oh, come on! I was supposed to have a map. Looks like I'm going to one of the other ones, folks. Where is
Uh-oh.
my? Well, we have the other ships that y'all chose that you didn't choose. Remember those? So we're gonna use one of those.
Okay.
One of the inferior ships.
Inferior ships.
Clearly. Clearly.
Clearly,
Uh,
inferior
That's
ships.
clearly the best one.
It was.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we'll use this one for the moment.
Ooh, I like the name of it.
Queen of Swords.
I like it. Hey-
1 second.
hey,
Yes. Someone's gonna ask me
so
something.
while we were sailing, would it have been possible for me to have maybe cut the ends of the tentacles off on the thing that had been grappling me and try and squeeze out some poison or something and put it in a bottle?
Do you
I have a
have
bottle.
do you have a poisoneers kit?
Is that a kit? Oh, geez.
It is.
No.
It actually is a kit. Yes. Yeah. You have to have proficiencies.
I mean,
in
could
it.
I try?
have to have proficiencies. You actually have to have the kit, Lori. Yeah.
But it's not
Wow.
technically her making the poison, it's just her extracting it.
I'm
Yeah,
just
but you-
milking.
You have to have proficiencies in
Don't
that to do
phrase
it.
like
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that sounds terrible, but I mean, okay. I gave it a shot.
Yeah.
We tried.
There
Okay,
you
can
go.
I just lob off the ends of its tentacles and shove them in a bottle and take it to someone later?
You have bottles, Lori? That's
Yep,
my point.
I have a bottle. I have a bottle.
You actually have a wine bottle, I guess you.
I have a bottle next to my wine bottles in my inventory.
Oh,
Wait,
my
I saw
Lord.
it. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at?
I
It's
don't
in
know.
here. Hang on. Where's wine?
You got a
Right
glass
next to wine
bottle. I say it's in your
I
belt
do.
pouch.
I do.
All
I'm
right.
gonna cut the
You-
things off and put them in my bottle and figure it out later.
Okay. Done. Okay.
Okay.
So we got a ship. What are we doing?
We have ship.
We got a ship before you.
Nobody's on the ship, it seems. Correct.
Yeah, you see. No, you
Do we
do.
hear
I said
anything?
you see some light, some dim light every now and then. You see movement. There's activity on this ship.
So Dern had suggested that it would be that we would have an easier time taking over this ship if we sowed a little divisive, like made them antsy before we revealed ourselves. So, what
Hmm.
kind of sneaky bullshit can we do to these pirates
Oh my
before
God.
we before
Oh,
we
I
get
can
out
sneak.
there?
Listen, I can sneak up on anything. I'm just saying. What do you
Seriously,
need? What do you
Janet,
need, Izra?
Janet, wasn't there some spell that you really wanted to do and you hadn't gotten an opportunity to do it yet that was perfect for this?
Yeah, it's called Mage Hand.
Yes, Beach Hand. Okay, so that
What do you want to do? I'm so excited. I have 2 mage hands
Uh,
on my character sheet, apparently.
I
why.
mean, have it make noises and there's nothing there,
Okay.
or trip somebody and there's nothing there, and so yeah.
So-
what else?
So basically, we came up on this ship. We don't know, and you said
You have-
we don't know if there's anyone else here already.
No,
or
there are
we do
people.
know?
There are. You see
Yeah,
movement
sorry.
on the ship, but y'all are in the
Right.
water, so you have no idea what the top of the ships look like. You have basically right now, you haven't boarded the ship at all. Okay. You see there is a crew. Okay.
Do we see any smaller boats in the water?
No, you do not.
Okay, good.
Is there a place for us to get? Well, because we're still in our little rowboats. Is there a place for us to like a little shore where we can get out of the water and sit on land? Okay, that's okay.
Mm-mm.
So
Is
is there a
there-
crow's nest?
There
is
is.
there a crow's
I will say that there's a crow's nest on the top of the mast. Certainly.
Okay.
Oh, you could send
Is
your
there a
birdie up
bell?
there.
Which means there's probably a bell at the top of the crow's nest. I would assume. Maybe we mage hand and go ring. Maybe we go make some noise.
How far can your mage hand go? 30 feet.
Well, does now.
Spell
I always
sniper
get
does
this
not work for
confused.
that.
Yep, thank you. So 30 feet.
Thanks,
okay,
Rocket
so
Dad,
probably
for the
not.
sub. Thank you very much. Welcome to the rejects.
Okay,
You've done a lot.
so it probably won't reach the crows. I mean, let's do Cause how are we within 30 feet of the ship yet? I can get
no,
closer.
you're not. Yeah, you're yards away
That's
from
okay.
it. Yeah.
Well, what if I do
I have something.
do it.
What
Let's
you
hear
got?
I have fog cloud.
it. Ooh,
No, that's good.
If we want to get
Mm.
closer without
Yeah,
Yes.
do it.
them seeing us.
I could
Um,
scope out where the least activity is on the boat with my spyglass and see if we can figure
should-
out where is smart to get on.
That's great. Before we do fog cloud, if we're gonna do that, we should tie our boats together so we don't separate, unless that's the plan to separate.
So Dern's the associate, but he was under the so Mr. Part here that y'all would actually, you have to learn what's going on with the ship, what's going on, who's what, was to basically, or you would interact with the crew. He said he was trying
he
to
wants
do
us
so.
to like talk to them and shit.
Yeah. So
Oh,
basically, how
I
you
just wanted
don't
to
know who they
murder
are.
them.
How you going to sew? Was to try to find out who's doing what inside. What's been going on in the ship. Where's the treasure? You find out more about what's going on here, and to free the Boldbeard from the ship. How are you going to sow distrust and all that if you're just using? There's diversionary tactics, that's for certain, but you have no idea what's going on in the ship right now.
I thought we just had
Um,
to like take the ship. Damn, that sucks.
Okay.
Okay, so what if we use the fog cloud, get up close, and start listening at like some portholes?
What about Ren's Raven? Can you see through it?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's not a familiar. It's
That's
an
right,
actual
that's right.
raven. Yep.
Okay. No,
It's
no,
just
no.
like Lady
Messenger.
Cloud,
Yeah.
right?
Not-
Or Lady,
not-
did we
not Game
determine
of
Lady
Thrones.
Cloud was a familiar, or
Lady
was just
Cloud. Lady Cloud.
Lady
is
Cloud's not a familiar yet.
okay?
She we went through D&D Beyond before this stream. We figured it out. She's not a familiar yet. She's gonna be. I'm
Okay.
excited. So yeah, fog
So-
cloud.
So we have to essentially board the ship. We have to get them to allow us to board the ship so we could actually like talk to them and stuff.
That was what he was assuming you were going to do.
I mean, can't we just do this all ourselves and just kill them all? Is that
You
so
can fight 'em.
wrong?
But we don't know where the
Shit,
treasure
little bit.
is.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
We
so
can't assume that the
We
treasure's
kind
on
of
the
need
ship.
information, so that means
Yeah.
we have to
Yeah.
get
Right.
along with people in order to achieve our goal. Maybe one time, guys.
What if we just
Says
go
Red.
and like what if we just go and like knock on the ship? Like does it have a front door?
let's do that. I mean, here's what I'm thinking. If we really need to talk to these guys before we do anything, I feel like we could send Vix and Jana.
Up RPG Craig,
Jana's
welcome
got-
to the rejects.
Jana's got some pretty proficient skills when it comes to charisma. So, I mean, I don't think, yeah,
Izer's not
I
bad
don't
at
have any great
charisma.
idea. What's that?
I
Eyes was
mean,
not bad.
We're all pretty.
Like Jana has some proficiencies in things that we haven't really had to use yet that could potentially be useful here, like deception, disguise, insight, persuasion.
So
Sleight of hand, stealth.
What if we say that our ship was sunk and we
Right.
escaped on these boats? We have nowhere to go.
Okay.
I love this.
Okay.
Moss, did you
We
say
could-
you were using your spyglass to look?
Yes, sir.
Okay. While y'all are determining your point of entry on this, so you're going to be looking through and you're going to see, yes, as you're moving along, the crew looks like they're just doing some regular, some of the typical activities. As the sails are not even up. They're basically just a simple coast where the water just kind of, has got them in a small little current, pulls them along. And
So they are
can-
moving.
They are moving very slow though. Slow impulse power here, folks.
Gotcha.
And you are seeing multiple people move about on the ship. Several of them, you're getting you can see some human medium-sized creatures definitely walking on. I'll describe a few here in a second, but you also notice that there seems to be several members that you barely can see the top of their heads.
Is it more
Okay.
dwarves?
Well, you would notice then that their skin is a lot darker, much darker. Some of them are close to
Duragar?
Durgar.
maybe. He doesn't know for certain yet. Well, there you just see that they're small, and they do have darker skin. You will also see there is what you definitely can tell is a drow walking around barking some orders. You can see that this human is a male drow elf. You see, you do a double take. You're looking at it, and you know that can't be right. And you look again, and you see, as best as you can tell, you see this walking around with the pad of you can tell it's the captain. And you see
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. And you're walking
Okay.
about very, chest out, walking around pointing it like that. And then you see the Dro. Looks like the Dro's acting like the first mate because it's the one's kick in and you see him slap a couple of some of the smaller, whoever they are, the way he thinks upside the head. And then another creature comes up onto the upper deck by the wheel, is looking around and all that. And the best way for you to describe it as you're looking at it is it looks like a squid. It looks like a human with a squid head with tentacles.
Oh no.
Oh,
Cool.
no, I don't like
Jana's
this
like,
at all.
that's cool.
This is going a weird direction.
Okay.
Isra,
I'm not about no mind
sharing
flayers.
this with the group.
So Isra,
What
You're
he
sharing this with
said,
the group,
that's
okay.
what I said.
You're gonna gauge. You're walking, you're watching and all that. Make me a perception check with advantage.
With
Moss.
advantage?
Yep.
Steph, I'm gonna ping my divine sense
Ooh,
when
good
she
call.
shares the creatures.
So you're looking for undead aberrations
Well, there you
and
go.
okay.
It was a decent roll.
What's the other one? I forget with divine sense.
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears.
No, you're not getting good. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So
She's getting like
if
death metal.
any
No.
of these types, I can identify celestial, fiend, or undead. But if there's none of those types, it's just like
No.
a feeling.
yeah, you're not. Yeah. You see,
But I'm
yeah,
getting
Lord-
evil.
you definitely get well. You can feel because of these creatures. Moss hasn't relayed this to them. I'm relaying to Moss what she's seeing right now, and this another.
No, she
Yeah.
she said
You're-
she
I
Oh, she's
said,
relaying
I
it?
said
Okay,
what,
yeah.
what he said.
Yeah. So you see this creature moving
I
around.
really want that headband.
Squiggles.
Mr. Squiggles, and
He's
then
so cute.
oh, the
His name is
fancy grounds is going.
Squiggles?
Oh, why is it doing that
Do
to
you
me?
fear death,
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow? That's what it
Oh.
is.
And you see you see a couple of smaller creatures moving around. Then you see another lizard type looking creature swabbing the deck, walking up and down. Some fish people. You've just got a whole mess of creatures up on this boat, and your perception check, yeah, you're probably looking that you've seen between 15 to 20.
Shit is this?
15 to 20.
Yep, all sorts of types. Armed.
Armed, yes.
And-
Oh yeah. This is a full rig
Alright.
pirate ship you're seeing.
Okay, here's a good question. Do they all? I guess.
think they do.
I don't know if we would know this. Do they all appear to be male? Ish.
You're not close. You're not able to tell that from your distance. Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know how they're going to take a boat
Question.
full of women. Yeah, go ahead.
How can Ren see any of this, or
Mm-mm.
like did we
She's
turn all our
using-
lights off because we're approaching this?
Yeah,
or
it's-
what?
I
She
did
turned
turn
the-
the light off.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
turning the light
Okay.
off, and then Moss was using her deal, and Moss,
Moss
use
has
your,
been relaying though.
the
what
Moss
she-
Right,
is
yes.
relaying this, and as Moss is relaying that, Moss all of a sudden from on the side of the ship that you were watching and all that, you see a burst of water down at the bottom where the netting's at, and all of a sudden basically this fish man starts crawling up the side of the ship and the rope and hops out and yells out and points directly toward y'all.
Oh shit.
Oops.
And all
gonna-
people stop and turn,
Shit.
and the
I'm
captain
going
yells
to
out a
raise
command.
my
and you-
hand.
yeah,
Oh,
go
I'm
ahead.
going to raise my hand in a friendly gesture.
Yep.
Hello?
And that
Same.
is where we'll take our 10-minute break.
So dramatic.
That's right. I didn't say initiative.
Bum, bum,
Look at
bum.
that.
I just said that the crew all of a
Not
sudden
everything's
came-
about fighting, Seth.
That's right. Seth's got to wipe the bourbon
Yes,
off of him. He
Seth.
spilt his bourbon everywhere. So
Yeah,
Well, you
it's a
know.
he's ready
cliffhanger
to
for a
fight 'cause
moment.
He spilled his drink everywhere.
That's right. We want to so we're going to take a quick 10-minute break before we get into this next bit of action to figure out how they're going to basically the Bold Beers Pride
Hmm.
crew has now spotted them, or they were spotted by a scout that was in the water, and their presence has been alerted to now. So with that being said, we will take our quick inside 10-minute break. Buy a break, get a drink. Those who showed up from Gaxmore, hopefully you'll stick around here to watch a little bit more of the rejects. Thank you for dropping by. I know hopefully I'll get a good show with Mr. Miller and crew tonight. I will be actually back next Sunday with Stefan Picorni and Mr. Gygax and all that. We're going to run the second part of his adventure at Gary Con next Sunday night, I believe, on Gary Con Gaxmore. So I think look for that
Ooh.
on the social media. I'm producing that for them as we produced Gary Con. Matt and I produced that for them and had a good time. I was wiped out from it, but our next one is coming up is
Worth it.
actually Gamehole Con. So something in between there too, I think. But anyway, but yes, I do know that we've got the Gaxmore show, the Gaxmore group Saturday night, and then I've got Dwarven Forge and the Bingos group Sunday night on the channel. So that being said, stick around, folks. Let me get the wrong deal popped up here. We'll be back in a second. Don't go far.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I mean, I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Ah, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly popped, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man. Frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the Doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, doomy, doomy. Doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up, and you
great.
see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier. But then it sticks out its tongue, and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth, and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and and it just ship. So we can just so alrighty, we're back, and so yes, the Bullbeard's Pride looks like this.
Ooh, oh.
It looks like a giant fly.
Okay.
Wait a
So,
second.
yeah, we're gonna explain what you're seeing. And it's a little bit different.
recognize the ship.
So we could get rid of the Queen of Swords map then?
Yeah. Yep. So yes. So what you're seeing, I finally got the maps to come up. The front of the ship that you kind of see glowing a little bit, looks like an insect creature's eyes. Yeah, and they glow. The dim light, you could see, that y'all aren't facing it. And Izra's check basically, was as the evil. There's, so, you can tell that something's used like that. You can kind of see that there's some there's some goofy. Those eyes are glowing emerald. There are pieces of the hull that glow, kind of in a sheen of silver, metallic in some type of nature.
Like fish scale looking?
No, just metal. You can
No?
tell there's
Okay,
pieces
metal.
of it. Yeah. And then you can also kind of see some around the railing pieces and all that. Just for what you've seen so far, it's like there's a little stonework too, kind of inlaid. Don't know what that means, but that's kind of what you're seeing. And at the very back, there are a couple of lanterns that hang on the back side of the ship. And those who have arcana, magical abilities and all that, you can feel that they're emanating darkness coming out of them. Something's magical about those lanterns. Just so you know. So now that we're back, the crew
So now we're here.
is pointing. Everybody's waiting, and they're kind of, for a brief moment, looking at the two rowboats with the crew in it. What do you do?
Jana's gonna stand up and start. Well, I guess I don't want to stand up in the rowboat, but I want to start confidently walking toward them. I'll go by myself. I don't care.
You're walking on the water?
I don't know if I'm walking on the water. That's what I mean. I don't know.
Y'all are still.
You're in a
20
rowboat.
Yeah, y'all are still.
I'm gonna stand up and like kind of do one of these, like little salute them, and then I'm gonna jump off and swim over to them.
Aren't we kind of far away?
You're good
Oh, is it
30,
still
40
really far?
yards. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm waving.
What if
Saying,
uh,
greeting them.
What if I?
I'm gonna tell the
send a
girls
message over to
there you
them?
go. I'm still gonna stand and like salute, and I'm gonna tell the girls that I want to go over there. But yeah, I don't want to swim that far. That's
You
good
see a
call,
couple
Mandy.
of them salute you back.
I think.
Kinda.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like
Are
to
they more than
take this
120
opportunity.
Hey, hold on one second. Mandy first. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I would like to take this opportunity to use my silver raven figurine of
Okay.
wondrous power.
Yes.
So I pulled this figurine I found out of my pocket, I actually forget how we determined that I found this. Maybe I always had it, and you guys just didn't know before now.
To be
She
determined.
pulls this. To be determined. She pulls out this. She has like a little figurine, and it's made of silver, and it's kind of intricately carved of a raven. And she holds it up to her mouth, and she mutters something to it. None of you can hear it because she's keeping her voice really low. And she opens her hand, and it just is a raven.
That's cool.
Just a normal
Super
looking
cool.
raven. Nothing fancy or weird. It just looks like a real one. And she looks to the party and she goes, "What kind of message should I just tell them if we can come to their boat that we're friendly?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Anything else? I can say up to 25 words."
Do we play that whole damsel in distressy kind of our boat sunk thing? Is that what we're
I
approaching?
don't know if
damsel in
I
distress
saluted
to
and they
you?
saluted
You know
back.
what I mean?
Yeah, no, Ren doesn't look damsel in distress. to you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If I kind of gave them one of these and they saluted back, I don't think they're gonna buy it. Just
Okay,
ask,
I wasn't sure.
just tell them that we're friendly and that we're gonna come on board, and that we just want to talk. Yeah, see if you can send a
Okay.
non-threatening message.
Who do you send the bird to?
And I will send the message.
The green fishy man. Cruel and dark
I
water.
will send it to the drow.
Is that the one that climbed up the side to point at us?
No.
No,
No,
Who
no,
was
it's
that?
the-
The drow
Sorry.
was the one that was
First
kind of the first mate.
The first
dude.
mate looking.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
gentleman.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Mhm.
I think if we send something at the captain, they may take that as a threat first. So
Good call.
send it to the first mate.
Smart.
Okay. And what do you say?
So,
What do
yeah.
you say in the message again?
Hello. We're friendly. Can we come on your boat for a quick talk? My name is Ren. You
My
can
name is
reply
Ren.
To this message.
Okay.
I
reply
love
to the
it
message?
so
Yeah, they
much.
can reply to the message.
I love this so
Okay.
much.
So you send that, and the raven flies over, right?
And replicates the sound of my voice.
That's
So the
Amazing.
bird has a Russian accent. too.
Amazing.
okay. All right. Yeah. So
That's what it says in the spell. So
it does. Okay. So does the bird? Yeah, parlay. Yeah. So the bird
Parlay.
lands, right in front, the railing there, or maybe on maybe maybe one of the off wings of the sails somewhere. I don't. You tell me, if I'm wrong. But it lands and starts saying this, and everybody kind of, for a brief moment, they kind of you jump back as the raven, is talking this Russian thick accent. I don't think
Amazing.
any of them ever heard. So
This is
in
amazing.
a female, and they look at each other, and all of them turn. You point the raven is talking to the drow. The drow, and looks back at the captain. The captain, you see the captain
I'm
kind
waving
of
while I.
puff up a little bit more. And when he says, "Friendly, can we board?" and all that, the drow will turn to y'all and say, "Come aboard."
Okay.
All right. Let's
We'll
row
row
over.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm gonna retcon there. You can reply to this message. I thought I read it earlier and it said that, but I don't see it now. So I guess I must have imagined it.
Yeah, they wouldn't. They wouldn't have done it. He as soon as he said that, he basically reached out over and
It's a one-way street.
he first looked. He does that. He will make me a perception check when that happens, Ren. Would you?
Okay. Perception. Yeah.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah.
It's 10. That's all. It's a beat. So you notice though that the drow, when the raven finishes, the drow reach over and yells that out to you, and then all of a sudden stops and looks back to the captain.
Oh.
Without a doubt, overstepped his bounds.
Whoops.
Oops.
Okay. But then, the captain just kind of looks at him and then turns back toward y'all and basically waves his hand also.
Okay.
and then does this, pull
Yeah.
welcoming y'all toward the ship,
Okay.
But you definitely noticed that the drow did not look to the captain first before he approved come aboard. Okay. Oh,
I assume since Isra is rowing that her back is to that ship, correct?
Oh
up to y'all. Except if you're rowing that way, or if your paddles are doing this, it's however y'all want to row. We never established it. What's up, Jay and Lord Gasumba group? Thanks for the raid. What?
Woohoo!
She's gonna take the map that Dern had given us and shove it down the front of her armor while she's
Okay.
facing
Ooh,
away
nice.
from their ship.
You
Thanks for the
want-
follow.
Wait, if I see her doing that, can I pull out the bag of holding and ask her to? You want to put it in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I hand
Take
it
the
over
bag
to
of holding.
Shanna.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how to put that in my.
Just right now, you just know that you've got the map in
Got
the
it.
bag of holding. That's all I care
Done.
about right now. It's a piece
Okay.
of paper. Yeah. So
Okay. I just
yeah.
making sure.
Okay. What's up, Jay? Good to see y'all. Thank y'all for dropping by to the channel. We just had the Gaxmore group come over. Mr. Charles Miller. Hope they had a good show. We'll all be back next week over there, but hope y'all had a good show over on your channel. I didn't know y'all were streaming tonight, but maybe I did and didn't catch that. I apologize. That's bad on me. So y'all roll over and you see the group. There's a hustle and bustle, and you're seeing as y'all got closer and started to, you could see the little through the railing areas and all that. You see several smaller figures, and you can make out that some look like dwarves. You see them, and some of them look like gnomes,
Interesting.
and they're all dark. They're all dark skinned. Okay.
Wow.
So
Okay.
darker
So-
skin. Let's put it that way. Let's say it properly.
So
Darker
before we
skin.
get going, this is kind of table talk. What Dern had said that we need to find this ship and talk to them, and then Maverick, I'm talking. No barking, please. Thank you.
There's no dogs on
You
this
are
ship.
not the captain here. Maverick would like to man the helm. Anyway,
That's the captain's bark.
yeah.
Yeah.
mhm. You're gonna get in trouble, sir. You're gonna get timed out in my chat. Anyway, so Dern said that we have to come in, talk to them, and then essentially, is the plan to take this ship from these guys? Hey.
That is up for y'all to
Or we don't
determine.
know.
He just
I
said
guess.
y'all had to find out what the hell's going on and solve the,
I just- my
get the
notes-
ship's
Yeah.
reputation
My notes
back.
from that were lacking, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like misunderstanding. So Dern just told us to come here, find this ship, and then start talking. Okay.
Find out why is
Find out
about
where
the
the
ship.
treasure is.
Yeah, there's treasure. Apparently,
Okay.
Bullbeard was a well-known pirate that had a lot of
Okay.
treasure, and there was a mutiny. And
Okay.
he disappeared, and this is part of the crew, or the people. Some of them were involved were part of that mutiny, and this ship disappeared off the radar. And what the hell's going on?
Okay.
And you were to find out more about it, solve the riddle.
Ballbeard, you said was his name, right?
Beard.
Okay. Okay.
I do
Mm-hmm.
have in my
And it's-
notes that it says we are going to the Underdark to reclaim Boldbeard's pride.
That's
Okay,
right.
I got this.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
All
that
right.
is our objective.
Our
thus
objective.
far.
That's what I
Mm-hmm.
was missing something in my notes there. Okay, cool. Let's let me know when we're on
Gold
board.
beard,
Okay,
glitter
no.
beard. I'm seeing a parallel here.
Right. Right.
Um,
Right.
Okay. So
Captain
yes,
Willie.
y'all are slowly make your
One-eyed
way
Willie.
up, and crew
That's right.
members back up. You see, clear, now images of everybody that's there. You do see
Okay.
what looks like, if you know what a Sagwan is, I love those words. The captain, you saw a picture of him, was very a creature of lizard and sea folk, mer folk, a great combination. And yeah, he's got the pirate hat on, he's got the eye patch and all that, and he strides forward. Oh, Maverick gets 400 bits. Oh, it's good to know.
Maverick,
man.
you're such a sass. He's being
Oh, my
so
Lord.
dramatic right now.
Maverick gets
He
a critical
wanted-
hit.
Maverick.
Thanks, Corey.
All right, Mav, roll for cuteness. Please roll for cuteness. It was a nat 20, everyone.
Yeah, it's a nat 20.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
rolls a nat
Yeah.
20 every time.
Mhm, yes.
Every time. He's
Oh.
being
If
so
you're all-
high
yes.
maintenance.
Honestly.
So
Meanwhile,
it's-
there's
hit
a
the wrong
very
button.
like sweet cat
Yeah.
there that's not doing a darn
This is
thing.
Square
Being
Malix's
nice and
dog. If
quiet.
you go check her out on Instagram, and you'll see all the pictures of Maverick you ever wanted to see.
True. I think
It's
I've
true.
got, let's see. I've
And
got a bunch
paintings,
of Maverick
too.
emotes too.
So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you do have a Maverick
Yeah.
emo. That's right.
Sometimes I paint
So
Maverick.
the captain does stroll forward, and the you see the Dro definitely is sitting right, standing next to the captain. You've got several. You see some Durgar. You know who they are. They're kind of manning the ship some. You see one looks like a female gnome, standing there. You've got what definitely looks like a troglodyte. Is just one, you smelled it before you saw it, okay, with a troglodyte. And you understand that trogs are profusely smelly creatures. And it's swabbing the deck and kind of stopped and was looking as y'all watched, and then kind of went back to swabbing the deck some more. Kept, no one standing near it. They all try to, definitely, you can tell they want to stand upwind from where this creature's at. The scout that you saw, the creature that came up on the side of the ship and up over, is a Kuatoa, which is a merfolk type deal.
Can you spell that in chat, please?
Kuatoa, that's the creature's name. That's not the name. That's the race. It's
Okay.
that.
Right.
Kuatoa.
Kuatoa.
Is it Kuatoa?
He put it in chat.
Uh-huh. That's in chat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, he did?
Kuatoa. Mhm. Yep.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
What was the
The-
captain again? Did you say what the captain was? I'm
the
sorry.
captain is actually a Sogwin. Sogwin, they are underwater creatures. They live underwater. They're water lizards, water fish, creature types, things. Here, I'll show you another one. I'll show you a real picture of one from the Sogwin. Looks like this.
Fish people.
Fish people, but
Fish
yeah.
people.
Oh, they ugly.
But the Kuatoa are too. Kuatoa look more like, here.
Oh,
Yeah. Thanks, Corey. Where's the K's? Can I spell Kuatoa? They look like this.
I look cool as hell. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's ugly as shit.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Okay.
I hate them already.
I love him.
Okay.
He's my best friend. I'm gonna go drink it with this guy.
Okay. So
I'm gonna drink like a fish with this fish. It's gonna be great.
I was gonna make the pun and you beat me to it. I'm so proud.
thanks, guys. Thanks for the sub.
This is why we're
Welcome to
friends.
Rejects. Make sure and your Twitch account is linked to Discord and all that. Because Rim. Wow, we have got everybody coming. Remedies. Welcome to the Rejects. We have got a lot going on here tonight. The ladies have just boarded a ship in the Underdark.
Yep.
Our campaign takes place in Greyhawk, though I am very acknowledged. But when it comes to the slave lords, I'm not in some instances. But we're trying to do the slave lords, but we've taken a hard right turn or left turn into the unknown for the moment, as we've taken on some pirate aspects for a while. So, but we'll get back to the slave lords soon. But thank you for the raid, Rim, and your crew. Hope you all had a good show. And like I said, Scottish Jeff, thank you for the sub. But make sure your Twitch account is linked to Discord, because we send out sub emails and some programming that's coming up every now and then. It is sub only, so you can
good fun
participate
stuff.
that way. Okay, like Lori's, Masalani's Critical Failures, which we'll probably plan sometime first of the summer. Another
First of the summer, June.
yeah.
Maybe?
Based on what you've got going on, Lori, when you feel comfortable moving forward with it and all that. Okay, so
May.
but yeah,
Whenever.
but I thought maybe first summer, we'll do another Critical Failures game with some sponsors
so
and
much
giveaways and
fun.
all that again. Yep. Mhm.
It
That's
was
about a 30 or
so
40
much
person
fun.
game. So we'll do here on the channel again. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Okay.
the
So
captain
let's-
strolls up, and you definitely
Okay,
see
Janet is
ahead.
also gonna just like, she's gonna get on board. She's gonna push the front of the line. She's taking off her hood. She's untying her hair, all out, right? And she's
Mermaid
gonna
hair.
her mermaid hair.
Mermaid hair.
She's just
which
like,
should work extra well because
Right.
merman.
Okay.
just like, get out of my way. So as the captain is going to approach the group, I want him
Uh-huh.
to talk to Jana.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
So
let him
he-
go first.
Well, you see him. He's looking, and he's checking everybody out, and he gives a look to, we definitely know the Dro for a brief moment, and then kind of, uses his hand to kind of push him, step him away, and the Dro kind of, you see him, he does it, but you can detect, all of y'all can detect, there's a little animosity already sitting there that you can, that is typical with captains and first mates most of the time. So, yeah,
Okay.
and
Sexual tension.
he says, "Welcome aboard the Bullbeard's Pride. What brings y'all in these dark waters these days?" And he hisses it. He's got, he says it with phlegm everywhere because he's a fish dude, and
Yeah, I don't
so
care.
the water. I'm not going to try to do that because it'll be gross.
So Jana would like to respond and say, what brings us aboard? We're here to collect on Ballbeard's behalf.
What?
We're
What do you
here
mean, Ballbeard's
to
behalf?
collect. You know what I mean. We're here to collect. And then what's going to happen?
Everything about this.
And then what's going to happen is Jana's eyes are going to glow just a little bit. The same emerald green that the eyes on this ship are glowing. That's it. It's not just that's all, just a little something, right? You know what I'm talking about. She's going to glow for just a hot second.
Iser wants to try and loom a little bit behind Jana.
I just loom naturally, so
I just loom naturally.
I just naturally loom over people. It's
And
on
then
my
Jana's
character.
gonna, if he starts to try to talk again, Jana's gonna cut him off and be like, "You know who I am. We've come to collect."
The captain, they're looking at each other, and he looks all on the deck. He looks back toward, the door, maybe like the captain's quarters, the back area and all that. And he goes, "Bullbeard, bring yourself forward." And you're sitting there, and all of a sudden, where the door's closed and all, this mist forms and all that, and you see a ghost just kind of roll through the door. And it looks like a male ghost. And he's just kind of looks.
Human ghost?
Yeah. What did we say Bullbeard
Ghost.
was? Did I ever actually give
I thought he
that?
was a
Good question. To be determined because I can't remember where it's at right now. But
Also, are there any humans on this ship?
no, there are not. See
No
that you
humans on
see
the
it.
ship.
No.
Okay. I figured not
And-
because it's like they live underground.
Yeah, there's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see this humanoid creature has come out. Kind of looks like he's got captain's clothes on, but he's they're disheveled, and he just kind of floats toward
Great.
Krulin, who introduces himself to you. He did introduce himself. He introduces Krulin Darkwater. He is the captain of this fine ship. And he turns as he looks, and here comes the ghost floating toward y'all. Thanks, Deadhard. We appreciate you dropping in and being a part of the show tonight and all the cheers. And the Krulin looks at him and goes, "Do you know who these women are?" Oop, Deadheart. Iser gets 200 bits.
Woo!
Okay, thank you very much.
Friendly night tonight.
Okay, another advantage, disadvantage. You want to take the disadvantage this time? Just
Ah.
checking. Just checking.
Only if I
Gotta
can give
ask.
it to you.
Nope.
I
don't think so.
Thank you.
Okay. And Bullbeard, well, you know, now that you see that there's Oldbeard's ghost is actually on this ship, and he
Yeah, that's
floats
great.
up to you with your glowing eyes, and you can see sadness in his face.
Right. Yeah. I don't
No doubt. Okay. And he stares for a little, and he actually,
Can I do something?
sure.
Can I message the ghost?
I love this.
Yes. Yes.
Sure.
I love this.
What do you
Hold
say?
on. I didn't think about what I actually wanted to say. So you said he looks sad, right?
He does. Hmm?
Like, sad, huh?
He's just he's sad.
We're here to
Like-
I'm
like-
assuming. I'm
Talk with
making
the
a lot
dead.
of assumptions. I'm making a lot of assumptions that he is not happy about the current leadership aboard his ship.
Oh.
I was
Well,
thinking
hold
it
on,
was
hold-
like lost.
Hold on
love
one
being
second.
sad.
I'm going to cut everybody. So I'm going to do this right. I'm cutting everybody off. This is on Vix. Vix is
Yeah.
doing this. I want you to determine no input from anybody else. She's
Can I roll
going
an
to.
insight check based on his facial expression?
You can. Yes, you can.
I love that.
Good girl.
No, I'm gonna poop myself.
You boot yourself. Okay. All
You
right.
know
That
I
means
am.
guidance, folks. Are they like to boop themselves? Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. There's sadness. But there's also you're detecting his sadness because this was his ship also. And he's not captain anymore. He wishes it. His sadness, I think, is more directed actually at the ship and not the crew.
Let me at him.
That's the only clue I'm going to give you.
Jana doesn't know this though.
No,
Go ahead,
because
Vix.
what's happening, so you can still determine what you're going to say, because as it's happening, you see the ghost actually melds into Jana for a moment.
No,
as he's staring
he
at you.
doesn't.
Oh, he does.
I get a line first.
The ghost actually puts his kind of floats into you for a second and pulls back out. That's
I'm
all.
going to
I feel
tell the
unfazed by
ghost. We recognize you as the true captain of the Boldbeard's Pride. And
He can
that's it.
message. He can message you
He can-
back, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. He says, "How many words? How long can it be? I forgot.
There's no
It's
limit
just
on
short.
message.
Okay,
There's
there's
no
short. It's
limit.
short.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a word limit.
Yeah. One point I must attend back to my duties. Find me later."
Okay.
And he turns
just wanted to
around
make
as
sure
he
he
does
wouldn't-
that, and he basically, looked into Jana's eyes. Basically, what you saw was this kind of did, and he just kind of melded into you for a second and pulled back out, and he turns to the captain and he shakes his head no, and he basically, "Cat, you're not going to throw up on my desk. I'm telling you that right now." Holy moly, he was giving that right in front of me. Damn it,
That's funny.
Elsa. He's gonna. Damn it, this is embarrassing. God, I'm gonna have a cat hacking in the background. Oh, wonderful. At least it's behind the green screen. Okay.
Could be worse.
Um,
Could be a dog
so,
barking.
Get Maverick over here. Eat it. My dogs
Hey,
would eat
Mav.
it. So
No,
so.
he don't know.
So
Go away. Go away.
So back to the ship. He basically turns to the captain and goes, "No," and "Hey, I return back to my duties." And the captain looks at him and goes, "Yes, get back to fixing my desk." And he does. He bows. You see the ghost kind of bow a little bit, and then he floats back into the captain's quarters.
So as he starts to Maverick, every time as he starts to walk away, as he starts to walk away, Jana's going to slightly shout, which is probably the first time you guys have ever heard Jana raise her voice, mind you, because she's very monotone speaking. Hey, I'm raising my voice, not you. Stop barking. And she's just going to go, hey, it's a very pretty ship you have here. And if he doesn't respond, he doesn't respond.
To who?
She's just
Who are you saying that to?
To the ghost. To the ghost.
The ghost does not respond. He floats.
Okay.
He just leaves that. And the captain goes, "You're right," because the captain, yeah, you know, it is a pretty ship we have. How did you know about Boldbeard?
How'd you get this ship?
What's it to you? Why are you here? Why are you bored? What do you want?
You know what I want. And her eyes are going to glow green again. They match the front of the ship.
Ooh, he goes, ooh, everybody goes, ooh, they kind of mimic him and all that. You know,
she's going to ask again, how did you get this ship?
None of your business. Throw them off if they don't want to earn their keep on a ship. And basically, because you're sitting there and the crew, they don't have any weapons on them and all that. And he goes, you know, arm yourselves if you need be. And y'all turn and look.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
And you'd see back so on the ship, make sure you're all looking at the ship, because I'm going to say y'all are all kind of like over here. You know, you've been kind of in this part of the ship, or maybe
That's
like
fair.
right in here, coming off the side
Where
of the
would
ship.
where would the ladder's like?
That's going to be on this side. Yeah, we'll play
yeah.
like we came off of this side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's where the rope ladder was at, and they're all kind of looking at you, what you want, and you see the mind flayer who's back up behind the wheel. You see him. He rises up off the ground. Okay, he's now levitating, looking at y'all, and his tentacles are. And you're going to see out of this porthole that's on the front side of the ship, for a moment, you see what looks like a couple of swords are just kind of floating in the air. And then you see what looks like a pirate hat, and you see like what's a little skipper, his little bonnet hat. You see these funny little hats that are they're kind of floating in the air too. And you don't understand it. And there's probably a dozen weapons, swords and types that are all floating in the air. But then you see a shimmer on the outside. You see a square that's come up out of the porthole in the shape of a cube. And their swords and the hats are in the cube.
Okay.
It's a cube.
So that's happening.
You see this cube that looks like a basically looks
Gelatinous
like
cube.
It's a gelatinous cube. Has come up out of the hold, carrying these weapons, and it's just kind of slowly, and it's got a couple hats on its head. Don't ask. We just go with what we got here. Okay. Thanks,
So
Darheart.
can I'm gonna push forward at this point. Kind of lay my hand on Jana's shoulder and address the captain. You'll have to excuse her. We've
she
had
has
a
a
rough few days.
Doesn't get into the dark as much, does she?
What did he say?
Unfortunately, our ship sunk.
Oh, hit on the head, I
And-
see. Everybody just kind of looks at her. Oh, yes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna roll my eyes.
Daft. She's a little daft. Okay. That makes sense. How did you still know the name of the ship?
I mean,
Who
is it
doesn't
not
Talking to
common
me?
knowledge around here?
Pride.
Oh, that's true.
Wait,
That's true.
Legendary.
We are
I-
legendary.
I would
We
like
sail the dark seas here. We're one of the, meanest and, most respected, feared ships on the sea here. That is true.
course. Of
Your
course.
How do
reputation.
I
That's true.
precedes
It's right. That makes sense now.
I was just laying it on as thick as effing possible.
Yep. You see and you kind of see the crew all kind of,
Like,
puff up a little bit, but the captain definitely puffed up. Yes. And the Dro he puffs up and he's, you see him pull it like if he was wearing a suit, he can like get dapper moves. He puffs up and he says, well, should we set her down somewhere? Maybe she's a little tired. Could she take a little rest under deck, maybe?
She'll be fine. She just, I think, being in the dark caves for so long, and we lost our ship. We've been kind of wandering through this cave system blindly, not really knowing where we're going. We're really lucky that we even found anyone here.
True. The captain was something goes, Cube, go back down to the hold where you belong. You see the cube kind of stop, and then it kind of shifts, does starts going back, and then just kind of into the hole.
Such good sound effects.
Good sound effects. Yeah.
Can you do that again?
Perfect.
Clip
That's
that.
beautiful.
That's good.
That should be your
you
alert
actually was a
sound
good
from here
one.
on out. Yeah. It's so good. So Jana's
We'll
gonna
pull the
look
audio
at
from that.
Vix with her
Explicit.
eyes glowing green. And she's gonna take a look at the captain and she's gonna notice things the tension has been sort of alleviated, is what I'm assuming. Things
Mhm.
are okay, hold on, I'm gonna roll something off screen. So Jana's okay. All right, so her eyes stop glowing. She's gonna look at the captain and go, sorry.
Yes.
Well, she's just gonna go, sorry. Just not used to being on the seas, I guess, and walk behind Vix. But the girls can
Yeah.
tell that she's not thrilled, but
How about
she's
our
just gonna
surgeon looks at you?
apologize.
Deersec, come here. Get yourself up here. Look at our guest here. You see the Darrow, female little Darrow. She comes walking up. This is our surgeon. Take a look at her. Maybe you can see what's wrong with her.
Don't.
And she kind of looks. She rolls her eyes a little. You're gonna see her when the captain's not
You
looking.
want to eye roll off, girlfriend? Dana's gonna.
She's not
win
eye
that
rolling
one.
you. She's eye rolling the captain. Okay, and she
Oh,
kind
she eye
of
rolled the captain. All right.
yeah. She turned. Yeah, she looks at you and you kind of see her. When the captain said maybe you can figure out what's wrong with her, and she kind of gives you the up looking down. Scrawny. Doesn't eat enough. Maybe we get some food in her.
Fine.
Tell Zog to get the food going. And he looks over. She looks over at one of the Durgar. Says, "Tell Zog to get dinner ready. It's time to eat anyway." Or maybe she talked like a girl because that's actually female. That's not the captain anymore. That was my captain voice.
Duff, that's just
Yeah,
your
Dixie
default
voice.
voice for
That's
everyone.
my default voice. I don't do voices. I suck at them. Okay. And
No,
I've got
when
all
she
these people
does-
watching.
When
I
he does
suck. I'm
a
sorry.
woman's voice, it's
It's a
sounds
woman's voice.
something
It's
like this.
but she's a little rough. She's a little rough.
That's funny.
Okay.
It sounds
I
something
suck
like
at
this.
voices. Okay. I do. I can't. You think I do the basic ones?
So-
No, I don't. Unless it's Texas and I've had some wine in me, then it's game over, folks. Okay. I get my Alabama hit going.
Oh my god.
All right.
Preach.
So
Or if it's a 4-year-old kid, which the girls know about. You got a brat,
Yes.
4-year-old kid, or 6 I'll do that brat, and you'll run away crying because I'm good at that. I go hand
Because
in
he'll
hand.
pee all over the bar. That's what
It's
that's
pee
what'll
all over the
happen.
bar.
Yep. And then the kid gets smacked in the back
Bad
of the
time
head.
with the reject
and,
show.
then, and then suddenly it's a problem.
Yeah, keep the kids off the bar. No kids peeing on the bar. It's
Yep.
bad time. Ugh.
No
I didn't
kids in
clip
the bar
that
ever
one.
again.
Okay, yeah, we didn't want that one shown again. And so you hear one of the Durgar runs off, heads down, but you see it stop when it gets to the hold, where the cube went, and it kind of grabs it, it looks for something and kind of pokes, making sure that the cube's not there, and
That's
then
funny.
you see it slowly
funny.
going down, and it's poking as it's going down, and then
Doesn't that make him go faster?
so good.
no, he's making sure he
I
didn't run
didn't know-
into it.
So this is a gelatinous cube that's sentient enough to understand commands.
That's what you can determine.
Apparently.
There's a
Wow.
mind flayer aboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Got a point there. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So when they talk about food, Ren is like, "Do you have drink too?
Food?
Oh,
You know
nice.
they have a little
Is that
yes.
how they want to arm wrestle?"
So, So yeah, we'll say that your Kuatoa, the scout, kind of, comes swaddling up to you and all that, and just kind of giving you a look over and all that, and it said something about drink, and it reaches into its, barely got a loincloth and all that on it, but it had a little pouch, okay, and it pulled out a little flask, and it hands you the. You're tall, so it's basically holding this thing. Kuatoa medium. It might be on the small side though, and he gives you this flask.
I'll take the flask and I will give it a try.
Constitution save.
No, pumped. You're not getting Skittles.
Take a little sip.
Vix is just standing there with like
Oh,
her fingers on the
yes,
bridge of
get
her
it,
nose.
Mandy. Wow.
Foul tasting, salty, fermented kelp is the best way that you would ever know what this is, but it burns going down and not bad for kelp liquor. Okay?
Kelp
But you
liquor.
hold, it's kinds of water. Hey, give me a break.
This tastes good.
Yeah,
Tastes
and
pretty
he's
good.
you drink it and you hold your ground because he's basically thinking you're going to just relieve yourself all over the deck, and he kind of you see this grin with these teeth everywhere and all that, and the other ones are they're looking at you like, oh my god, this.
So I hand the
drank it.
flask back. I hand the flask back, and I'm laughing too. I'm grinning right back at him, like, you tried to play a trick on me. That's funny.
No, I didn't. No, you don't get
He
it was a
decided.
trick. It was that you were holding your liquor.
I think I can tell by how it tastes, though.
Yeah. Well,
Actually,
yeah.
you know
so
what? Ren probably likes it because it's weird.
It's weird, but it was
Okay,
it was
I'll retcon
strong,
that then.
and most people, the rest of them are looking at you like, man, there's something wrong with your gut, because the rest of us drink that and no way. But he's priding that he's got somebody he can drink with, so he grabs your hand and food, and he points, eat now, drink more later, and he kind of basically wants you to follow him as you're going to go down in the hall. Okay. And some of the rest of the crew kind of gets, and the captain says, yes, time for food and merriment. And
All right,
y'all
that's
head
my
down.
kind of party.
Uh-oh. Don't encourage, what did I get? 100, who got 100 bits
Inspiration.
for Ren for inspiration?
That's great.
Thanks, I think with us. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you go down into the hall, and you can see that the dwarf threw down, and you can see it shimmer back up into one of the corner areas. You can see the cube, and the cube is just sitting, not doing anything. But it has about half a dozen hats. What would rest on top of it? So hats.
So good.
Okay, I'm gonna say, and all kind of in the Middle Ages kind of hats. One would look like maybe a sun hat that would keep, people would wear out in the
Amazing.
fields. But the pirate hats, they would have different, or maybe a scarf, kind of it's kind of its head, but they're all kind of sitting here. It's kind of like I said, about half a dozen different spots on top of the cube. And normally stuff would seep down into the cube, but you know what a cube does when it gestates, but these hats are being kept on top of it, like it's wearing them. Don't
That's
ask.
amazing.
Okay.
He's a pirate.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
the
If
cube
he's gonna
have a
be
name?
pirate,
And a
he's
cube-
gonna be a pirate.
And you see that there is an eye patch, but sometimes it's on the right
Amazing.
side, and then sometimes it moves over to the left side.
Right, of
Kind of
course.
slides around. Okay.
So
That's
I
amazing.
like to go and
Thanks,
can I go
Serathon.
talk to the cube? Is that against the rules?
No, well, so but you got to see what's down in the hall, though. So when you get down the hall,
Is it dark?
it's dark and it's dirty,
Dim
but it's
light,
clean.
or-
It's there's a few small little
We could see, is
phosphorescent.
what
There's some.
I'm-
There are a few little things giving a little light, so it's dim, very dim. Okay, just enough to be able to see in front of you, and
So-
you know.
So
where the cube's at.
So if Jana puts her back up against the wall and stops moving, is she gonna disappear?
If that's her choice, yes.
That might be. I don't want to. She's not
Right.
gonna freak anyone out. But
Well, I
just
think
didn't
right
know what
now,
the
didn't
lighting
Vix have a hold of you?
No,
She
I
will.
had just
Okay.
like tapped her on the
Not-
shoulder
Okay.
to like
Okay.
move her back.
Okay.
She's cooperating.
So,
yeah.
so food is, and then you see this gruff voice, food is served, and the different voice there. And y'all come around down the ladder into the hold area, and you see several hammocks, and where the crew is kind of resting, and it smells nasty because it's a crew area. And then you go through another little opening, you see what looks like some tables, and you see a double-headed small giant that barely can fit in the area. I think it.
He has two heads?
2 heads. It looks like this. Oh, come
my
on!
God.
Damn it!
I want to arm wrestle the giant.
Oh God! How did I know? Where is? Come on, please give me. Okay. Yes, you see this.
He's the cook?
Oh my god, amazing.
You see 2 heads. Okay. One head is definitely
here?
is barking orders and saying, "Help me! Stop goofing off! We got to get the crew fed." And this looks like it's got the chef hat on, kind of. Okay, and he's trying to pull himself one way. It's an Etten that you can tell. Okay, and
It's
it's
a
trying
what?
to pull and get the You don't know what Etten is?
Oh,
an Etten.
no.
Hold on. Okay, no, that's actually good to know. They will look like something a little bit more. How he's fitting in the boat though is kind of your surprise, but an Etten is a large creature, and it looks like ones you see in the wild look like this.
Oh, okay.
Bruh.
Okay, yeah, this one's got pirate's outfits on. Okay, and he's a little bit on the smaller side because if he was a true giant, ain't no way he's fitting in the hole. Okay, but he's kind of fitting in the hole, but barely. Okay. The other one, you see the one head looks like he's a cook, and he's barking orders. His turn is, "Would you help me, Korg? Come on, we gotta get everybody fed." Korg, whatever, I don't care, but let me tell you a joke.
no.
And he's
No.
he's kind of like a smile, and he basically, he starts going into joke mode. Okay, what's got 7 legs, 7 arms, and 7 heads? You've heard it before. 7 pirates. Okay, all those. jokes.
Wow. Hated here.
And watch my viewer count just went. Zoo. Okay. Right. So, yes, he's telling very bad pirate jokes, and everybody's laughing. And they're throwing food around and drink, and food is served, and it's mainly, it's
the other
grub.
head Gary.
The other head's Gary. So, no, what did we name? We did name something Gary a while back ago, but I forgot what it was.
I don't remember.
I don't remember what it was, but there was something. Gary will remember. Oh, it was the monkey. It was the monkey.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
on
the
Sorry, man. Sorry, Gary.
Monkey in the bar fight.
Monkey in the bar fight. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
That was a good bar fight.
That
So-
was an
Is the
epic
captain
bar fight.
sitting at like a captain's table,
Yes,
or is
yes.
he just okay?
Yeah, the
I'd like
captain and
to-
the first mate is close to them, and you see the mind flayer, which you clearly know what it is. He is hovering back behind the captain, watching all of y'all.
Okay, I'd like to approach with a bottle of wine
Mm-hmm.
for your kind hospitality. And it's one of those bottles of the really good wine that we
Fine
found.
wine we had.
Yeah. And boy, he's
Yeah.
slowly moving them down. All right. They kind of look and
I'm
goes,
just gonna
"Ah."
say, mentally, Ren has to resist making a face when she does that. 'Cause she's giving
I'm
away
gonna-
good
if-
stuff.
He grabs
we
his
see
little.
that-
Go ahead, sorry, Jan.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say if we see this like happening, Jana's gonna like whisper to Ren and be like, "It's fine. I still have 2 more in the bag of
Thanks,
holding."
Orc.
Like just to let her know.
Thanks for the follow, Orc. Welcome to the rejects.
Good to know.
The captain is looking at that, yeah, and they're looking at each other, and you give him the bottle of wine, and he's got a, little glass, and he just kind of, he doesn't pay attention. He takes it and he throws it right into the middle of where the mind flayer's at. Just throws the slop that he had, you know, whatever it was. It was probably some, you know, foul tasting drink. It wasn't water. He doesn't even know that the mind flayer's right behind him. And he hits it. And the mind flayer's just like disgust. You know, he's looking at this water that's now dripping down his outfit, you know, and you see his the tentacles all just kind of this
I
malice.
want to
You
make
know?
eye contact with the mind flayer and have like an expression of empathy, sympathy.
Yeah.
Well, he's your eyes cross for a second, but there's a brief moment where his mouth maybe creeps open a little bit, and you see the teeth, and those tentacles are starting to reach toward the captain, and he just kind of, and you hear gruff, and he just kind of floats, and he back to go wipe off.
Is
this
there anything
slop.
particular about this mind flayer that is just not seeming how it just seems off?
They call him Squiggles.
Oh my God, they call him Squiggles.
They call him Squiggles, and he's not said
That's
a
an
damn
adorable
word
name.
yet to you.
Like just
oh, wait,
like the
I don't know
fact
that
that
Ren
the
would know that, never
captain
mind.
just literally threw a glass essentially, or
What was in the
liquid.
glass? He
He
threw
just
the.
threw liquid at
Yeah.
a mind flayer.
He didn't see him though. The mind flayer's behind him, and he was hovering behind the captain and all that. And the captain's looking at the wine bottle and he takes his glass and he just kind of throws it behind him, not even knowing that the mind flayer is back there. Okay, just so you know, I want to make sure I explain the scene to you.
Mind flare.
The mind flayer
Seriously.
was ripped. Well, yeah, there was a brief moment that the mind flayer you saw, at least Isra saw, that he was about to envelop this sumbitch's head and eat his brain right there in front of everybody. But he didn't.
In my head, as loud as I can think, I want to be like, you don't deserve that kind of treatment in my head. Like making eye contact with this thing.
Can I message the mind flayer?
Hold on. You just wait. Okay. I
Speaking as
want
loud as I can.
Oh, I know. I want a Isra. Performance of deception, your call. Isra, what you're trying to do.
It's not deception. I don't think anybody
Isra would
deserves
never
to be treated that
deceive
way.
anyone.
Well, what she's, I'm letting her choose what she's trying to do. She's trying to just work into the good graces of the mind flayer. So do it persuasion
Oh.
Yeah.
with advantage.
Fair.
Roll me another one.
Maybe you'll get a nat 20.
That'll be awesome.
Close enough. So
Close enough.
19. Okay, I'm just so. Okay, I'm
I always
tracking.
forget that you have good charisma.
No, I'm tracking things that y'all do that are good and bad. Okay, that one's a good one.
Okay.
Okay, or what is your purpose here, Isra? What is your purpose here on the ship again? You said it earlier, and y'all talked about it.
I want to sow division between this captain
Mhm.
and the crew,
Okay.
and then I need to talk to
Yeah.
Goldbeard's ghost.
Okay. I'm gonna. So this is the point. Y'all are gonna start making some rolls every now and then, just like the skill checks and all that of things that you're trying to accomplish. And I'm gonna be weighing them out a little bit here for what the purpose of this is, which will happen next show. We're gonna play this out a little bit more, but I definitely will not tell you what's gonna happen at the end of the show here. So I have to hold that off. So when you do that and you say that loudly in your head and all that, the mind flayer stops for a second. And then he just keeps moving on. Okay. But Vix, you said something then?
I just wanted to like message the mind flayer and be like, "That's rough, buddy."
Okay.
Assuming a mind flayer probably does not speak the same languages that I would speak, so I have no way of communicating.
He's on. I didn't think you were. I thought you. Well, I'm assuming y'all are all mixed in with the group and eating and all that. Okay,
I followed after Izra because I am very interested in talking to the
Yeah.
first mate.
So, okay. So, Izra is engaging with the captain. Okay.
I'm gonna try and keep him
Oh.
distracted so Vix can have that conversation.
I need a persuasion, Ren, for your gullet
Yeah.
swallow. Would you give me a persuasion with advantage roll? Yeah, it's basically I'm just trying to use a roll that you're trying to win over you're winning him over. Okay.
Would you winning over
the
fish guy?
Kuatoa, the Kuatoa, the fish man.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Give me a second here.
I'm going after squiggles.
Advantage, persuasion.
Okay.
Nice.
Not bad. Could be better. Okay.
I mean, I have lots of inspiration. I'll use the inspiration.
Oh, here,
Roll
Gary.
again.
No, I need to. Thanks for turning. I didn't turn on the tracking maneuver. Hold on. So let me turn on the. Actually, the program needs to run in the
Okay,
background.
17 is better.
It'll change
Yeah, there you
their
go.
scores here in a second. Thanks for bringing that up.
Nice.
What'd you? Oh, you booped. You re-rolled. Okay, that's it. Yeah,
I used my inspiration
that's
that
better.
I just got.
Yep. Okay, there you go, Gary. That fixes everybody. Now their stats are all the same. They're back to normal. Thanks for pointing that out. I forgot to turn it on. Okay. Okay. So we got that going on. Vix, you do you message and all that. You didn't get a response back and all that, but then you said you were trying to engage the Dro.
Yeah.
What was that entailing?
I just wanted to, as Izra walked up, I was gonna follow behind her, and kind of gesture to see if I could sit at the table with them.
Oh, he
With my meal.
catches that, and you see the Dro stand up. Oh, please. Oh, yes, and he's mhm.
The window
I hate
at
this
work.
so much.
He looks at you, and he's acting like a French Dro. And he pulls out a chair, and it's got some slop on it, and
We
this is
offend
unacceptable.
French
And he-
people everywhere.
So it's a good one. It's annoying and it's creepy, and that's why I'm doing it. And so he slumps off this, and he sits here, lady, next to me. And he's trying to act as dashing, as charismatic
this
as he can.
Pepe Le
Okay?
Pew? I'm confused.
I love it.
Wait, wait, wait.
Like everything about it.
Oui,
It's the chef from The Little Mermaid.
Oh my God.
He says, and Jiven Starscream, my name. Who do I have the pleasure of
Amazing.
having sit next to me at this lovely meal?
I'm gonna offer him my hand,
Oh.
and I'm gonna say, Vixera,
Oh,
it's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for being so hospitable.
I was going to try to work in something about rub and all that, but it's just too creepy. So he.
Oh my God.
I appreciate it. The effort and the restraint, both.
It was. Okay. But she she threw that out there. She threw that by me for so long. If I'm not going to use it on her, you're mistaken. But I will. But
True.
it's a little creepy in the moment. We'll figure it out later. Okay. People are like, what the hell is he talking about?
Some pickup lines about
Yes.
Vicks Vapor
Her name
Rub.
is Vix. Okay. Vapor Rub. Okay. That's an
I
ongoing
have a
joke
special
here.
ointment.
She's got a special
that I
ointment she
make.
cares. Okay.
Vix's Vapor Rub.
She threw that low ball past me for a few sessions. Half the show so far we've done until that came out.
You mean like 20 sessions?
I know. I'm not trying to admit it.
like 20
okay?
sessions?
Not trying to admit it. Okay. So the rub is there. Okay.
That's the rub, y'all.
So he introduced himself as Jiven Starscream, and at your service, my dear. And he
Is there-
pulls that chair out,
for him?
and he asks you. He takes your hand, and he has you sit down next to him.
And I'm just going to engage in conversation, just talk about, the crew. Quite a ragtag bunch you have here,
Okay. Therein lies the rub. Thank you, Corey. There you go.
God.
See, you understand. Okay. Y'all engage. What questions do you ask them? Give me a few more. What type of things you want to know?
How they all came together, because it seems like such a, you have a half giant, you have a bunch of aquatic humanoids, a mind flayer, and then what they're doing in this little cave system. How, like, it didn't seem that there was a way for a large boat to traverse through the system.
Question of the hour that you just asked. All right. Rest of them, he had mundane answers for you. What do you expect from a crew that's underground, under the dark sea, and it's the captain's choice for who mans the ship. But when you ask this about the ship down here, there's a pause for a brief moment when he turns to look to see that the captain is engaged with Izra, and the bottle is going fairly quickly. Okay. And it's a bad mistake to keep the crew down here. This ship needs to be out in the overworld, sailing and plundering and all that. And that fool, the captain just doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, it
We need to
seems
be-
quite a waste to be down here.
It is a waste. Damn it,
you
it
would
is.
Make
And he-
much more money sailing the seas.
Yes, we have much treasure to be found, and there hasn't been any. What the hell are we supposed to do down here? All we do is fight other crews, and there's no treasure to be had. We need to be out and about. This crew needs to be toughened up.
I'm
Make
gonna-
sure
I'm
he's
gonna,
saying that
agree
to
with
you.
him.
He's saying that a little bit under he's not saying it out loud,
Yeah.
like I'm repeating, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of nod my head encouragingly and be, quietly agree with him. Seems like such a waste to stay here. You're not gonna
Inside
not gonna
check
make
with
much
advantage.
profit.
Please. Insight with advantage.
Okay.
Good enough. Okay. Yep. You're getting that. You are feeling most certainly that this first mate is not happy with his position. Those questions rule you that even though he is dashing and playful and charismatic buffoon drow, you're not, beguiled all by, that he wants to be captain of a ship, no doubt, and that he wants this ship out of the Underdark as soon as possible, because not sure why, but he thinks it's a waste for the ship to be here.
As we're finishing up the meal and everything, as Izra's still engaged with the captain, I will say to, what's his name, Jivens?
Jivin Starkscream, J-I-V-E-N.
Not Starscream, not like the
Not
Decepticon?
Starscream. Yeah, I keep wanting to say Starscream, but Starkscream.
Dark like Game of Thrones.
I was writing about that in chat.
I will tell him quietly under my breath, it seems that you have much more of a handle on being captain than, and then gesture. Seems you were doing a lot of the, ordering around and everything. Seems you have more of an idea of how to run a ship.
He's leaned into you, looking at you with his one eyebrow raising all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You speak the truth.
I'm gonna.
We would make a good crew together, don't you think? We're gonna leave. We're gonna cut it right there. I'm not gonna. She's not retorting. She's not retorting at all. Okay, we cut the scene there.
Oh, my turn.
Ren. Well, okay. You've exceeded on yours, but if you want to play it out some more with what you're seeing, please tell me what you're doing while the dinner party is going on.
I am I'm probably hanging out with the Kuatoa, whose name I will have asked by this point.
Kuatoa's kind of sloppily, I don't want to try to do that. He introduces himself as, give it up. The way that sometimes Wizards of the Coast do with their words, there's no damn, there's his name, Lugalugal. I don't know what the hell. Lugalug.
I'm writing it
I am
down.
so like I am
Luke,
so
Luke,
dyslexic.
Luke.
This doesn't even look like English
Luke,
to me. I can't
It's not.
even
That's
attempt
that's
that.
the point, Em.
That
There's
is
so
the
many-
point.
they will put, yeah, they will put
How
so
do I
many
say that in the
consonants
accent,
together
though?
before
Lug,
vowel
lug.
that it makes no sense.
Hey, you know what? It's longhand for Lug. His name is
Oh
Lug.
my god.
It's Loogie. He calls him. They call him Loogie.
That's rough. That's rough.
Okay.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Loogie.
That's a name, I suppose. I'm probably hanging out with the fish guy, or maybe, well, the giant's probably in the kitchen. So
The giant. Well, so yeah, you've watched that because that I know you've already got your mindset that you want some arm wrestling going on, and
Arm
so
wrestling.
you've seen that. And the crew's trying to finish up. They're hastily eating and then talking. Some they kind of watch y'all too because it's not these are guests. They don't get a lot that it seems. But and you pick and choose a little bit. The food is, like what he's eating is, slop that's been fermented fish and guts and eels, and he's just kind of slopping and he's, sucking it down, and it's kind of dropping down the side of his face, and it's, it's quite the scene to watch. And most of them are doing that. They really don't believe in utensils here, except maybe the captain's got a simple knife or fork, or a spork, and is using that. The rest of them are just using their hands, or they're just, stuffing off the plate. But they
I'm probably
that
doing that
Etten is,
too.
that
When in
Etten is-
Rome.
do what now? Say that again.
I said I'm
Yeah.
probably doing that
Just
too
saying.
because
Okay.
when in Rome.
Well, that just endears you more to the Kuatoa. As he's
Yeah.
yeah, as and it, and he keeps pointing. You've got a couple pieces that are, kind of drip down the front of your shirt, and all that, and he keeps pointing at them for you to, pick
Hey,
them
get
up.
that.
Yeah, okay. What else you doing? So you're ingratiating
I-
yourself with Loogie.
Yeah, that, and I kind of want to understand what his role is and how he feels about being here on the ship.
What do you ask him? Then pose your questions to me, please. How would you
so-
phrase that?
So when we saw you earlier, well, my friend saw you. I can't really see that great in the dark because I'm a human, but I heard that you climbed up the ship and you were able to see us. So are you a scout? Are you a spy? What is your role here?
Scout, swim ahead,
Oh,
find targets,
That's
report
smart.
back.
that's good though. That's a good thing to do. Takes a lot of skill.
You say that he easy, don't have to work, swim in water, be happy.
Oh.
Yeah. So I get the sense that his language skills are like really rudimentary because he's a fish.
Yeah,
person.
and it's full of water. Okay.
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 So I
Lots of
say to
flannels.
him,
Full of
So I-
water.
so my next question would be, that's really cool. So how long have you been here? Do you like it here? I ask kind of subtly.
Oh, he kind of thinks about it. No give thought.
Oh.
He
That's
hasn't paid
fair.
attention to how long he's here. Yeah. Yeah, he just does what he says he does what he does. He's
He's just here to do his job. That's what that sounds like. That's all it is for him.
give me an insight check.
Okay. I have advantage because he's my friend.
Not on this one.
Don't.
Not
I
on
thought you
this
had
one.
an advantage from
Well,
chat.
that's you could it
So
doesn't
good
need
roll.
it.
You don't need it.
So, as he's talking to you and all that, you every now and then you'll see his hand. He kind of, first he thought he was reaching into his pants, but it's just
Oh, no.
he's barely got a loincloth on. But he grabs something that's hanging on his like a makeshift belt, which is barely of anything of rope and all that, and it looks like it's a little bitty idol.
Oh.
and he just kind of rubs it every now and then.
Is it like a
type
like a religious thing?
You
With my 18, would I understand that it is a religious thing?
something
without
like that. Yeah.
looking for insight into what?
So it's like you would see someone do with with prayer beads and all that, and they rub things every now and then. But you see him kind of grab it, and he just kind of rub it. He keeps his idol in his hand every now and then while he's chatting with you, and you could say he doesn't even pay attention that he's doing it. His hand just kind of reaches down and he kind of he's holding on to this little idol that's on in his hand, and it looks like a shark, kind of a shark.
What's that?
You say that to him?
What's that? Yeah, what's that in your hand
Hey,
there?
this is my shark god, Sokola.
Oh. Cool.
This is who I worship. He's greatest god ever.
Was that Mandy voice cool or Ren voice cool?
No, that was me. That was me, Mandy, saying cool.
Yeah.
Sokola. Sekolah. Shark god Sokola, who I worship.
Mm-hmm.
Best god ever.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome. Sharks are super strong and powerful.
Just like me. But he is
just like
small,
you.
He's a scrawny little fish dude,
So cute.
I just like Ren probably wants to like pat him on the head and be like, yes, just like you.
Yes, just like you.
Mm-hmm. My God, better than all the crew.
All right, it's good enough for me.
He's
Ren
just-
was
yeah,
like,
he's
okay,
got-
I
he's
gotta
got a-
find somebody else to talk to.
Yeah, so he's got this little idol he holds onto. Now, Moss,
Aw, he's cute though. I
Yes.
like him.
what are you doing?
So I want to go get to be friends with the cube, and
Yes!
so I go in.
Okay.
Wait, I really like one of the pirate hats the cube has on. So I'm gonna go into my my common clothes, and I'm sure I have some extra hat of some sort, and I'm gonna kind of walk
Oh.
over to the cube and try and ask it if we could trade hats.
Swap it.
Like I'm gonna like tell it how much I like its one pirate hat, and that I
This is
don't
like
have a pirate
kindergartners
hat.
exchanging
my God.
Valentines.
And I'm trying to make nice with it, because like hell, if these people turn on us, you don't want a gelatinous cube to turn on you, right? Figure if we make friends
so
with him.
Hold on. Okay, so you
I don't know
first.
how you communicate with a
Oh,
cube.
so
but-
we're so you find the cube. It's back in a little cubby hole area, away from the crew, and there's everybody's in the front of the ship area where in the galleys and all that. So you're going to the back area, and you finally find the cube because you can see some swords, weapons that are floating in it, and you see the hats. If it wasn't for those floating items, you wouldn't know that the cube was there. Okay.
Right.
And what do you do again?
I walk up to the cube and look at its eye patch region, I suppose.
Yeah, there's an eye patch.
try
There's
and-
one. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I hold out a hat and I say, I really like your hats. They're really nice. Would you like to trade a hat with me? Friendly trade. I don't know if cubes talk. I don't know.
Persuasion
don't
check,
talk.
please.
Was assuming, do
You have a hat.
Do they have
You're
the
gonna-
ability
so
to
you have a
speak?
hat in your hand, right?
Yeah.
Give me with
What,
advantage.
perception?
Give me with persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion. I'm sorry. Oh, with advantage though. I mean, I got a +7 in that. Just saying.
Nice.
So
Amazing.
You say that, and you pull the hat out, and you're saying that there's that when you pull the hat out for a brief moment, there's a shimmer, like the cube shakes,
Scared?
And no. And all of a sudden, this basically pseudopod, which is how they attack and all that, grabs that hat and whips it, and like it's putting it on its head, okay,
Amazing.
and lays it down, and pseudopods another hat and puts it in your hand.
Oh my
And I put it on.
That's so cute.
Wait, is it all gooey or is it?
It's good. No, actually, they know how to. But there's a little. You can smell there's a little bit of acid to it, and the hat's kind of. It's got a few little bit of holes in it, but the cube. You know that cubes, when you get enveloped in them, you're basically going to melt. That's how they ingestate you. Okay.
Sure.
So, but it has a way
God,
to
okay.
stop that to some degree, but not perfectly. So the hat he gives back to you is kind of falling apart because it's been subjected to its acid. But he gave you that. It gave you the hat and took the one that
put
you
the hat
gave it,
on.
and it shimmered. Roll me an insight
It
check.
likes me.
Roll me an
I
insight
made a
check.
friend. Insight check. Okay.
Insight check.
All right. We'll see how that goes.
The shimmering was excitement when it saw the hat, as it was excited. And
I love him. We have to adopt this cube.
We do. We really do.
I want to adopt everything on this ship. Please.
Ah.
Please, stuff.
It's got, so you've traded hats with it. It says nothing. There's no mouth on it. Okay.
Right.
But you see it shimmering. It is definitely, you know, and it is
excited.
It's yes, it got like goo. You might even see what looks like goosebumps going all over it.
Oh my god, I love it. He's my best friend.
He's my friend.
Anything else, Moss? While you're
Oh wait, hang on. Wait for it. I have a disguise
God.
kit. I have a
Okay.
disguise kit.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
take a little like fake mustache out of it and
Oh,
offer it to
God.
him so
Oh,
he
my
can wear the
God.
little fake mustache.
If the artist in this group do not put us together
Oh.
a gelatinous cube with hats,
I'm
and
not
a-
gonna draw that.
I know. That's why I'm putting it already out
It's
here.
happening.
Got 3 artists here, the minimum, that can come up, and it takes it. Oh, the girls know what I would do with like the horse maneuver. So basically, the pod kind of comes out a little bit, not unsure of what you've got. You've got this mustache, and it grabs the mustache, but it. You see the pod just kind of looking at it. It doesn't know what it's supposed to do with
And
it.
I just do this on my face. I do this to him.
Please tell me it puts
To
it
show
on upside
where it
down.
would go.
Please
It
tell me
does.
it puts it on upside down.
And so it puts it in. It puts it on. You see it. You see it. What looks like a pod kind of come out like a nose for a second. It was like, but the mustache is upside down. It's pointing. Okay, it's pointing upward.
Oh,
Okay.
Amazing.
it's okay.
It is
Girls, for
shimmering.
reference, it's one of those curly cute
Yeah.
ones.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, it's just.
So now it's curly cueing upside down.
Yeah,
which
it's-
is even better.
This is the best NPC that has ever existed.
It's true.
Yeah. Blows everything I've ever written out of the water.
Okay. Jana.
Duff, I want to
Oh boy.
hard
Okay.
at the end of the session.
Okay. One second. We got Jana's last here. No, I
I'll
mean
be
by
quick.
last, but before we hold, what are you doing, Jana?
So back to when the captain threw water on Squiggles or whatever it was on Squiggles.
Yeah, it's on Squiggles.
Right? And I think Vix like Iser tried to exchange a glance and Vix tried to do something, but we didn't really get through to Squiggles. So after that played out in like one swift motion, Jana is gonna strut. She's got her little, and as she is walking, she's going to motion and she's going to use Mage Hand, like she's dancing. And she's going to take her hand and grab a cloth from who knows where. It's going to take a cloth and it's going to trail in front of her and it's going to start to help Squiggles clean himself off. And then when she approaches, can I do that? Is that something I can do?
So what I'm going to tell you, is you get the mage hand because you were dying to do it. You grab there's not many clean rags or claws
Well,
everywhere,
the
but
cleanest one I see.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But you still got, he went backwards into another area, so you'd have to follow him away.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay,
doing. Yeah.
Okay. And
So-
you come around let's say you come around the corner a little bit, and he's basically trying to wipe this off, and
Right.
you hear this hissing and
Right.
language you don't understand, and what do you do then?
Okay, so is the mage hand currently helping him clean?
Well, you come around the corner,
as
it's
I get
coming to
there?
move. Mage hand
Yeah.
is coming to move the
Exactly.
cloth towards you, and he looks up at you, and as your eyes were glowing, you see his eyes glow a different color that is not friendly.
Right. Well, well, but I had a plan, Duff.
No, I'm not saying
Oh,
that. He
okay,
didn't say
that's fine.
anything. He just
So all right. So I grab the cloth, right, and I am going to walk up to him, and I'm going to try to help him get clean, and I'm going to say, "I'm sorry for earlier," and try to help him get clean, and start to like clean him off, right? And then I'm gonna make a comment and just say, "Your captain seems kind of rude, don't you think? Doesn't really appreciate you much." I'm trying to befriend the mind flayer, Duff. Let me do this.
many of humanoid creatures and such. He begins to speak to you in your head. He doesn't have a mouth.
Which is,
there's
wait,
a
hold on,
huge
sorry.
mouth. There's no words communicating. This is all mental. Okay,
I just want to
telepathic
point
you.
out,
Yeah.
Jana doesn't even flinch.
Yeah.
Voices in her head, no,
Yeah.
no news.
Yeah.
Doesn't even
Yeah.
flinch, right?
Yes.
So she's helping him get clean,
Yeah.
and he's not like
so
fighting
he says,
back or anything.
he reaches down and he grabs the rat, the cloth man. I appreciate. I will finish this up, but he takes the cloth from the hand and he basically
Okay.
is wiping it off, and he
So
he said, "Tell you, many a humanoid do not understand my greatness or my race's greatness in the world.
So I'm going
Such to their doom."
I'm going to reach into the bag of holding and grab the silver armband that I have and offer it to him and say, "I like the armbands on your tendrils, your tentacles," and try to like offer this one. See if he wants to wear this as like a peace offering.
He grabs it.
Okay.
Yeah, and he
Can I take this out?
yeah, you can. Yeah, you're gonna remove it. Just
I'll put it. Can I
put it
I
in
got
the
it,
party sheet. Put it in the main party sheet, and I'll remove it from there. I'll
Well,
delete it.
I just deleted it out of the
Or you
bag
can
of
delete it either way. That's fine.
fine,
Perfectly
yeah.
legit.
Okay.
Yeah, you see him,
So-
and he kind of works it. It's an armband, and he kind of with his tentacles in his arm, and he kind of twists some strength that you're not used to, and he's able to twist and turn it, and he basically he makes them smaller and squeezes them down till they fit on his other tentacles. The other ones are
Nice.
gold. Okay,
Yeah, this one's silver.
and this one now he's got some silver. So now he's kind of put it on the other tentacles that don't have, and he kind of then they kind of shine off he rubs them to shine off of his outfit and all that, and he gives you a nod as an appreciation.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of not trying to pry, but just make a comment like, "The captain seems kind of like an asshole." Doesn't really know what he's doing, does he?
Doesn't answer. He just keeps cleaning himself a little bit.
Okay. That's it. I didn't have a backup plan.
Any other questions?
I probably do have more questions. I'm trying to get him on our side, Duff. I just don't know what to say. I really wanted to roll for something.
I'll give you in a second. That's
I know, I gotta
not
think
the
about
right
this.
question though.
Yeah, it's fair. So okay, so I'm gonna ask him. I said, "So what's your role on this ship anyway?
Navigator.
What's your role? Navigator? That's got to be tough. Isn't that exhausting?"
He doesn't answer.
Doesn't answer. I would pick the hard NPC.
You did actually. You did.
That's okay. But that's what I mean. Like, I feel like my skills, I'm the one that's gonna crack this egg. This is it. This is Jana's time to shine.
Give me an insight check. Give me an
you want
insight check.
insight?
I want insight straight up.
Hold on, I got.
Straight up.
All right. I have guidance on. You want me to turn it off?
That's fine. No, you can. You know your guidance.
Hold on,
You're
I have
fine. Yeah, I would not
6,000
rob you of your guidance. Y'all's booping. Okay. Jesus.
I told you Jana's made for this.
Hey, he is. You are staring at yourself. If you're a mind flayer, he's the
That's
most aloof.
amazing.
Could care less what you are.
Good.
Is superior in all ways. That is the feeling that you're getting. and he just give a he doesn't care less about you talking with him. But he nodded for the gift, but yeah, whatever. He's just like you. Whatever, is aloof. You
I
found
like
your distant
I'm
relative.
gonna marry this man. I'm just kidding.
How
do you-
found your
Oh
soul
my gosh.
sucker? mate.
Okay.
Ah.
While
So
that's
then-
happening, before
Oh,
we
yeah, go
call
ahead.
it here,
Jana has a thing for mind flayers. It's canon now.
the mind flayers.
Jana
That's
has,
right.
I don't know. Jana has a +8
So-
insight, people.
Yeah. Moss, you're sitting there and you're doing you get the shiver maneuver, from the cube. And actually, oh, that's hilarious. So it does actually have some checks here. I didn't even see that. That's freaking hilarious. Bullbeard floats out of the cube.
Oh boy.
Right in
Out
front
of
of
the
you.
cube?
Well,
Out
he's a
of the
ghost.
cube?
He's a ghost. Yeah, he's just saying all of a sudden the
Oh.
bull bear just comes floating out and
Oh.
is looking at you and asks, what is your real reason you and your crew are here on my ship?
Oh shit, don't ask me. I'm not the one that took notes last week.
You're here to find out.
Panic.
You're here to find out about his ship and what's happened.
Yeah, I'm like, but what do I
okay.
want to tell him? We're here to find out about.
How did you
your
know this was my ship? How did she, the doofus one, know this was my ship?
ship. Oh wow. Well, you
I had
know,
a plan.
we heard about
The
your
aloof
ship
one.
in
The aloof one, no.
in a pirate shanty, and we decided to come investigate.
My ship has a song?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, you just see him he quivers like the cube. Oh. And then it goes and then he knows, well, this crew and Curlin and all them, they did, Crewlin, yes, took my ship from me long ago, but this ship will be and forever will always be my home. And I take great care in its maintenance and repairs. But they have been searching and searching. They will continue to find the treasure that was once mine, the physical, but they will never succeed because only I know where it's at and where to get to it. So your task, yes, is to free this ship of its crew. Get me my ship back, even though I can't, I will never be able to sail it again, but have this crew.
So
but
what you're saying is that he's the only one that knows where this treasure is.
He knows the only
if we
one
get
where
the
the
crew
treasure's
off-
at. Yes. If
So
you
if
get
we get
the
the crew
crew
off the ship, he'll tell us.
He
where
will
the
tell
treasure is.
you that I have a crew. So some other parts of my crew are here, but they are in ghostly form. He will tell you that he has a partial crew here. And he says to you that we will, if you can free the physical crew here, they will take it over and he will sell you what is known as the Mithril Mine, where treasure abounds. And
Well, I'm pretty sure that was in the song.
yeah,
I don't
it
recall
was.
right now,
Yeah.
but I think it
Uh-huh.
was.
Yep. And we'll help you through some of the passageways and some of the traps and challenges that await you, but not until then.
So
That's what he's telling
we have
Moss.
to,
What he's only telling Moss. Yeah, Moss will have to
So-
relay it. So
yeah. So we have to talk the crew into leaving the ship. The people that we all like all of a sudden, including my
Mhm.
friend Cube. QB McCuberson, I think is what we were calling him in the chat.
Yes.
So we have to talk all these nice people into getting off his boat so then we could get to the treasure. But now what do we
You're
do? All
gonna
these
have
people
to
we
create
like.
a mutiny of some sort that turns everybody on each other, and that is where we'll hold for the night.
Hey, Duff, at the beginning of the next session,
Yep.
I want to play my shame card on the captain.
Okay, so which card? So yeah, I apologize. You said you wanted to roll a card. So the inspiration card was.
But I want it for the next session because that'll give you time to think of a really embarrassing thing for him to have happen to him.
Okay. So she's playing this card, which says a chosen NPC has a harmless but embarrassing situation of the DM's design. And you're playing this against Krulin, the captain.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
him embarrassed and angry and upset so that he treats everybody like even more shitty than he normally would.
Oh.
Wow.
That's what a mutiny does, right, folks? So, all right, nicely done. It does go by fast. so that was fun. And we have, a little bit more going on here before we'll figure out what the next step is for the group to return back to the adventure. So unless they're just going to take everybody off this ship and make their own crew and sail around forever and ever. Okay, forget the slave lords. Wonderful. So all right, folks, we're gonna hold there for the night. Good job, ladies. That was another great session. We are, like I said, we're off tomorrow night, and then we're back all next week, folks. Monday night on YouTube with Dragons of Ice Spear Peak. I'm back here Tuesday night with Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Hopefully Josh will be back Wednesday night for another Vampire Masquerade with the crew. He's trying, but he's doing remodeling, so it's going a little bit slower than he wanted to.
We recorded on Wednesday.
It's I've got it, so I'm going to edit it tomorrow, and I'll throw it up on YouTube. Then Thursday night, we have got King Bashman with Yawning Portal. Friday night, we're back here with Mandy and the crew for Tomb of Annihilation. And then, like I said, we're back here again Saturday, and then Sunday we'll be running Picorni and Luke and Mr. Baxter and Liza, and there's a couple more. Thor, and there's one mother. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? Basically, as there's part 2 of his adventure in his dungeon that he created. And that will be Sunday night on Gary Con Gaxmore. So that being said, we are out of here, folks. Take care and have a good rest of your weekend. We'll see you here Monday or any other show that you're watching. See ya.
Woohoo! Bye, everybody.
We're out.
The home of the 21st century. What will it be like? How will we choose to live in the next 34 years? We might fill our home with furniture like this. Our beds, tables, and chairs all made of paper. Our home may be lighted by electricity from fuel cells and the wood and leather of today replaced by chromium and plastic. Our favorite easy chair might be inflatable, like a huge balloon. The kitchen of tomorrow could look more like a laboratory than a place to bake a cake. Advanced technology already has begun to find a place in the home. With new developments in food preservation, a meal might be stored for years and then cooked in seconds under a barrage of high-energy radio waves. Robots may help us with our housework. It's all possible in the home of the 21st century.